Hey guys, Red here, and today we're back again with Fallout New Vegas, the no-hit run. Now, the previous time we finished up the Dead Money DLC, and this part I really want to finish up every single remaining side quest that I have, so that in subsequent parts I can focus on the main quest as well as any remaining DLC. So yeah, we're getting very close to the end here, so without much further talking, let's immediately get started. And today I want to start off by finishing off the last NCR quest that I still haven't done yet, which is Return to Sender. The reason I haven't done this one yet is because two reasons. One, if that requires you to walk all over the map, and if you're just like still in the early to mid game, that's obviously going to take a lot longer than if you have like all these fast travel points. And secondly, to get the best ending in this quest, you need to actually know a vital bit of information. To start this off, we just need to visit a bunch of radio stations, and I'm going to start off with the furthest south one, Ranger Station Echo. And I'll just go there from the Sniper's Nest. Alright, back here at the Sniper's Nest. Now, I need to be a little bit careful, because there could be some Legion here still alive, but they should all be dead at this point, because of the radiation barrels that I dropped. And every single ranger station you can see because of the antenna up ahead. It's a great way of knowing where they are. Here we are.
Gotta wonder what the hell a civilian is doing here.
Here's some updated radio security codes.
What, again? Didn't I just change those damn things? Alright, fine. Show me the new codes.
There you go. So that's one. Next one, luckily I've already been there, just Ranger Station Charlie. Now, the problem here with Ranger Station Charlie is that it's been wiped out by the Legion, so if I go in here, the objective immediately completes itself, because obviously there's no one alive here. Next one. Ranger Station Delta, I can just go there from Camp Forlorn Hope. Alright, I'm right around the corner from Camp Forlorn Hope. We have Ranger Station Delta. Here you are, some radio security codes.
Very well. You can tell Reyes that this station is secure.
Next up over here, Ranger Station Bravo. And luckily just from Bitter Springs, I can make my way over here. Here we are, Ranger Station Bravo. Oh, it's actually enough to level me up. At this point, I've pretty much got everything that I could possibly need. So you know what? I'm just going to put every single point into explosives, because I think these might become useful in later parts. Especially with the DLC. Here's some radio security updates.
No problem. Hey, do me a favor when you get back to Reyes and tell her that we don't need any more damn ammo. Wouldn't mind more water, though.
Alright, there we go. That leaves only Ranger Station Alpha, which I kind of passed accidentally, but we can get there from Boulder City. Oh, hello. Okay, it's been a while since I've played this game, honestly, so I'm a little bit rusty. Nearly ran into some wild dogs. So let's just take care of you guys. There we go. Alright. Come off, sir.
This post isn't someplace a civilian ought to be.
Here you go. Some more security updates.
Alright. She radioed ahead and mentioned that somebody was coming by. That she'd send a civilian instead of a trooper, though.
Now, finally, the last one is over here at Foxtrot. You might think, oh, we'll just go from Vault 22. Nope, it's the other way around, like on the other side of the mountain. So I'm going to have to go like this, all the way to here, and then to here. So it's going to be a little bit painful, but it'll be fine. And you know what? Instead of going like this, there can be cazadors here, so I think I'll just go from the west side, the west entrance. I'm going to be sneaking here, because this area can be a bit more dangerous. Like I said, cazadors and the like. So we just need to walk across and then go behind those mountains. Also, here's a sacked caravan. This is good for a quest I'll have to do later. I'm hoping to do that in this part as well, if we're lucky. Now, the only problem in this area would be mantises. Mantises? Manti? Hey, you know what I mean. And they're not the most tanky enemies in the world, so I'm just going to go with my silenced weapon here. I think that'd be smart. Also, these guys show up as enemies, but unless you get real close with them, you should be completely fine. As long as I just, like, stay away from them, like, wide enough, they won't attack me. Alright, now I know for a fact there's some mantises here, so I'm going to be real careful now. Just gonna creep forward and take my time. There we are. Let's see, can I hit it like this? Nah, it's too inaccurate. So I guess I'll just do that. Still says caution though. Should be another one. You can see they jump around a bit. Ooh, they actually survived. There we go. Okay. Still in caution now. Yeah, there can be a lot of them. I don't want to waste my explosive ammo on these guys, if I can help it. Wait. Man. There we go, finally. Yeah, you can see that I'm a bit rusty. It's been approximately half a year maybe since I played this game again, so... Here we are. Ranger Station, Foxtrot. Here's the security codes.
Oh, well, yeah. I can do that. Thanks.
There we go. That's every single one of them done. But now that I'm here, Jacobstown is right around the corner. Might as well go over there and see if I can help them in some way. Because they got like a pretty substantial quest there waiting for me. Oh, two actually. One of them is very short and the other one is way longer. But they're not all that difficult. I think I should just do that while I'm here.
Welcome to Jacobstown, human. You're free to walk around. Just don't stare at the Nightkin. They don't like people looking at them. And if you're NCR, keep it to yourself. They're not popular around here.
This is Marcus. He's like basically the town leader. And he's also a companion in Fallout 2. But it's not him necessarily that we need to talk to. Instead, we actually need to go inside and speak to a doctor. Alright, here we are, Dr. Henry.
I assume this is about something important? You're interrupting my research.
What are you working on?
The Nightkin have varying degrees of mental instability due to their addiction to stealth boar use. I've been trying to come up with a cure. I'm currently investigating the local Night Stalker population, since they seem to have developed a natural stealth field.
Okay, I'd like to help. What do you need me to do?
I'm not convinced that the Night Stalker mutation is a natural one, and I need someone to investigate their lair for proof.
And that answer quest, guess who I saw today. And so, I need to go inside the Night Stalker cave and find a potential source for their mutations where they turn invisible. Now, he did mention that I could pick up a companion named Lily, who was a sweet old grandmother who was turned into a super mutant. But, obviously no companions. She also has like a companion quest, which is not really a quest, like it's unmarked, so I don't have to do it. So with that cleared up, let's immediately head on over. We need to go to a cave over there-ish. Before I do that, there's also something else I need to pick up here. I believe it's in this bungalow right here. Ah, here we are. So yeah, one person was cheating here. Now the reason I wanted to be here is because of the star bottle caps. I'm hoping to also finish up that quest in this part, but at right now I only have 32 out of 50. So I'm gonna have to be looking for a lot more if I want to actually get the required amount. But we'll do that in a moment. Also, before I actually leave the town, Marcus is gonna want to talk to me.
Got a problem. Could use your help. Been having trouble with NCR mercs harassing the town, and they just showed up again.
What do you want me to do?
You're human. They might be willing to listen to what you have to say. Maybe. I'm not asking you to kill them. Just talk them into leaving. Hell, pay them off if you have to.
We'll see what I can do.
Thanks.
Right, and this is a very short low quest called Unfriendly Persuasion. These are just some NCR mercenaries. What you can do, there's a few options here, is tell them, like, okay, how many caps do you need to fuck off? And then he says a certain amount of caps, you go to Marcus, you ask for the caps, or you pay the guy himself, and then they just walk off. You can use speech, obviously, because pretty much everything in this game can be solved by speech. Or what I can also do...
Damn. Our business is with the muties, not you.
Use my NCR reputation. I'm a hero in the NCR, and I think you need to leave now.
Whoa. Thought you looked familiar. I'm just doing a job, nothing more. Politics aren't my thing, so if you say go, we'll go. No hard feelings.
There we go. And they just walk off now. And I can just go and tell the good news to Marcus. Well, I guess I'm racist. Sorry, Marcus.
Something on your mind?
You won't have any more trouble with those mercenaries.
Good. Glad you didn't kill them. Letting them walk away proves that we're not bloodthirsty mutants. If NCR or anybody else is looking for an excuse to attack Jacobstown, they're not gonna get it from us.
There we go. Really short and easy quest, and that's Unfriendly persuasion complete. Now I just need to keep walking from here. Luckily there aren't any Night Stalkers outside, they're all in the cave. And I'm hoping to sneak my way through this completely, or at least take out the Night Stalkers without them ever knowing where I am. Which is not the hardest thing in the world, I did this in my theft runs quite easily. The only problem is that they're invisible. And Night Stalkers have the same problem that a lot of melee enemies in this game have, where they have like a running animation and they have an attacking animation. So when they try to attack, they stand still. So if you keep moving, oftentimes you'll be completely safe. Alright, so sneaking mode on, and let's go in. So we just go through here. There's a Night Stalker right there. That's fine. Another one. You can see that because my weapon is completely silent, they're nowhere near to spotting me. He was actually walking away from me because one of my bullets hit the wall and he heard that, but he did not hear the shot. So this really should not be the biggest problem in the world. As long as I just play it nice and slow. Alright, them dead, I can just move on to here. There's a bunch of Night Stalkers over here in this cave, but that's okay. Because again, I can just make sure they stay down. Can fire over there a few times. Okay. Is him dead? There we go. Uh-oh. Okay, that's less good. Alright, never mind, we're fine. Okay, another one over there. Still in caution. Okay, back to hidden. There you are. Okay. Alright. Fully hidden now. Gently drop down. And we should be fine. Whew. Didn't expect that one Night Stalker to get as close as he did, but it's all fine. Worked out in the end anyway. See, this is why you're more careful. I did not realize he was that close. That could have ended very, very badly. I'm just gonna keep spamming the VATS button now. Okay, I see you at least. And you. Uh-oh. Anyone else? Nope, we seem to be good. And over here, we have a chewed stealth boy, which is more than enough proof. It's actually not the reason that they can turn invisible, but it's good enough proof for Doc Henry. Also, here's a very special melee weapon. I believe this is the highest DPS melee weapon in the game, but I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, great weapon to have. Obviously, I'm never in my life going to use melee weapons, but still. Actually, that kind of depends, because my melee weapons is higher than my unarmed, but yeah, to wield this properly you need a strength of 8, which I do have actually. Damage 52, damage 46. Yeah, well, might actually use it then, who knows. Now luckily I can just calmly walk my way back, because I'm pretty sure I didn't leave any Night Stalkers alive on the way back, so. Alright, and back we are right here. Ooh, good to be back. And now I can just make my way back to Jacobstown. Alright, found a chewed up stealth boy in a Night Stalker lair.
There's still power. but the casing is cracked. I'm astonished that exposure to the stealth radiation could induce mutations so rapidly. More importantly, this explains why my research into this group of Night Stalkers hasn't come up with a cure for the Nightkin. There's only one avenue left for me. I need to run the Mark II test on Lily. It's the only way.
Alright, I'll talk to her.
I'll be waiting.
Do you still want to help Dr. Henry run his experiment?
Of course, dearie. I know it's dangerous, but it'll all turn out for the best. You'll see. I'll go to him now. It would be rude to keep him waiting.
Alright, perfect. Now the thing with this quest is it actually has like quite a few different endings, depending on what you do. There's two different skill checks you need to pass to get the best ending. One being a speech check, I believe, and the other one being a science check, both of around 90.
The equipment is hooked up and ready. We can start the test as soon as you give me the go-ahead.
Go ahead and start the test.
Very well. Please stand back. I don't want any erroneous readings. You're welcome to stay and observe if you want, though.
Turning it on. Feels strange. Strange but good.
Interesting.
Gamma wave activity is 0. That can't be right. Must be a result of the interference.
All right, we're done here. Go ahead and power the stealth boy down, Lily.
Oh, I liked having it on.
I'll get back to you on that in a moment, once I've analyzed the results.
Well, congratulations on getting the Mark II prototype functional, Doctor. Now, just hand it over, and we'll be on our way.
So this can end the bloodbath, and then you'll get the bad ending, but let's actually just talk to Keen.
My request is perfectly reasonable. Give us the stealth boy specs, and there will be no need for us to splatter the room with your insides.
Speech 80. What you do in the wasteland affects all the mutants here, but you didn't think about that, did you?
No, I didn't. Not until now, anyway. Very well, human. You've made your point, and I withdraw my request.
Great.
Don't look at me.
So, Doc Henry?
Nice work with the Nightkin. I've never seen anyone able to talk their kind out of anything once they had their mind set to it. I got a lot of useful data from the experiment, and am a lot closer to a cure than before. It's occurred to me that this brief test might not yield a cure anytime soon. However, if Lily were to continue to wear the prototype...
And with Science 90, use neuropeptide stimulators on a Night Stalker brain. Result should be similar to a live brain.
That's brilliant. Simple yet elegant. I can't believe I didn't think of that.
There we go. And that completes Guess Who I Saw Today. Alright, now that's everything done in Jacobstown. So let's head back and do Return to Sender, and let Sergeant Reyes know that I've done all the security code updates. Every station except Charlie has been given the new security codes. Charlie was wiped out.
The station's been silent for quite some time now. I guess this confirms what we've all feared. Thanks for letting me know. I'll switch over all radio broadcasts to the new encrypted channels. This ought to help us stay a step ahead of any spies. Before you go, I've got another job available.
Alright, what else do you need me to do?
We've received some disturbing reports from some of the ranger stations. Heavy casualties at Alpha, super mutant legionaries at Delta. The weirdest one has to be the Great Khans and their trained death claws at Foxtrot. These reports can't be accurate, can they? I know you've already been out there, but could you do me a solid and confirm these reports with the rangers who sent them in?
Sure thing, I'll investigate and let you know what I find.
Thank you, and good luck.
So I just need to return to a few stations. We filed a report which said Legion supermutants wiped out an NCR patrol.
No, I didn't. You might hear that kind of nonsense from a drunk trooper on the strip, but not from me. The Legion doesn't have super mutants. That patrol was wiped out by its own incompetence. A couple of the troopers were fooling around with a grenade when it went off.
Alright, so one of them is a complete bull. Sergeant Reyes sent me. She's curious about the high casualties at this station.
High casualties? We've had one broken ankle, but nobody at this post has died.
Looks like the second one was also wrong. Also, I'm just curious, right? Yeah, I believe those are like... what are their names again? Kings or whatever? Let's just take them out.
Whoa, careful!
I am careful, don't worry about it. Boom. Right. Oh, Lake Lurks, yeah. No reason why I did that, I just wanted to shoot something. All this walking is making me tired. Alright, Ranger Station Foxtrot. I need to confirm your report about great cons with trained deathclaws.
You must be mistaken. I haven't filed any report like that. Trained deathclaws? I would have remembered that. If someone is saying I filed that report, that's a load of crap. I won't have my name attached to a clerical error.
Alright.
Be careful out there.
So all of them were complete bull. The Ranger's version of the reports they sent to Cap Golf don't match what you received.
I knew it. Every one of the false reports was signed off by Chief Hanlon at Camp Golf. But why would the Chief manipulate the reports? I need you to take everything we found to Chief Hanlon and confront him with it. I don't want to make this public unless we have to.
Gotcha.
Bye.
So again, some NCR fame, and now I just need to confront Chief Hanlon. And this talk with Chief Hanlon is the main reason why I waited so long to do this, and I'll explain why in a moment. But first, let's go and see the man. Here we are. Chief Hanlon.
The Mojave has a way of burning decent people up, but it sounds like you've done right by the NCR. It's appreciated. Now what can I do for you?
I know you're the one who's been manipulating intelligence.
Hold on. If we're gonna have this conversation, let's go somewhere more private. Don't worry, not much bite left in this old dog.
Now then.
Sorting and manipulating intelligence is what I do. It's what Rangers are supposed to do. This job isn't all gunfighting and gulping shots of whiskey, no matter what the boys and ladies out there say.
But you're inventing your own intelligence reports. I've seen logs and talks to the Rangers.
You have you? Misdirection. When you're pinned down, outnumbered, and 2 days from any help, it's just about the best friend you can have. Misdirection's what saved me all these years. It's what saved us at Hoover Dam. But it's been 5 years now, and Caesar's right across that lake. He's closer now than he ever was before. I was a young man once. I know what it's like to want to fight for your home. But this isn't it.
If you ask him why he, specifically this, he just says, the Legion, there's no winning with these guys. They're 100% going to win this war. That's why he's doing this. So what do you think I should do about this?
First thing that comes to mind is to turn me in. But that might not be the best play, all things considered. Even if your heart's in the right place, I reckon it might do a lot more harm than good.
And what will you do if I don't turn you in?
Oliver can't stand that Rangers got credit for victory at Hoover. Whatever I recommend, he does the opposite. I said I wanted us on the ridge. He put them right on the western part of the dam itself. We don't have enough firepower to hold that spot. If the troopers fall back, and they will, the Rangers will advance to cover Oliver's retreat. We lose the dam. Oliver and the center are ruined.
Now, there's a few options here. What you can do is say, fine, you've convinced me, your secret is safe. And that actually gives you the best ending, even though you give false reports. Because, obviously, if the NCR wins, he's totally fine. He goes back to Reading, I believe, and just enjoys retirement, while the reputation of the Rangers remains intact. However, of course, the falsified reports continue. That's really bad. Secondly, what you can also say is, I'm turning you in. But if you do that, he says, fine, go and get someone. Then he locks the office door and kills himself. And it's pretty much the worst ending, because the reputation of the Rangers is also forever ruined, pretty much. But if you've killed Caesar, and this is why I specifically waited to do this quest for so long, because I wanted to make sure Caesar is dead, you can actually say Caesar's dead. The Legion can't hold itself together for 5 years, much less 10. Which is 100% true, by the way. Caesar's Legion is way too centralized, because it's just a band of, tribes have all been conquered, right? They don't have, anything putting them together, except for Caesar. Now that he's dead, pretty much everyone, even, people within the Legion, Vulpes and Colta, they're oh, dude, we're screwed. The weird thing here is I actually have this option. Caesar's sick, he won't live long. The Legion will fall apart a few years after he's gone. And I don't know why I have this option, because I'm pretty sure this is a cut. This was cut from the game, because by the time you find out Caesar's sick, he actually asks you for help during the Caesar's Legion questline. But by that time, the NCR will already stop working with you. So this really shouldn't be possible. I'm not sure how my character gathered this information, because I killed Caesar way before he told me about the illness. I think I might have gotten this during the interrogation, but from what I've read online, that shouldn't be possible. So it's weird that I have this option. But, you know what, I'm just going to say Caesar's dead, the Legion can't hold itself together for 5 years, much less 10. And with Caesar being dead, it actually convinces him that what he's doing is wrong, and he will stop it, and you actually still get the best ending for it.
It's a gamble either way. Even with Caesar gone, we still might not outlast the Legion. I suppose that's a risk I'll have to take. For our sake, I hope you're right. I guess that I should thank you for bringing me to my senses. So, thanks. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna walk out that door and pretend we never had this talk.
Agreed. And that completes this quest. That's the final NCR side quest in the entire game. I've done every single one of them now. With that done, we need to focus on a faction that I haven't focused on at all yet, and that is the Great Khans. So let's head over there from Vault 19. Now, problem with going here from Vault 19, if there's of course Deathclaws in the area. So I'm gonna have to be a little bit careful. Oh, hello. Yeah, there's some raiders over there. I believe they're vipers. Let's have a little bit of fun while we're here, right? Might as well just take these guys out. Let's see, yep, Viper leader, that's him dead. Now they all crowd around here, and... it's them dead. I see another guy. Yep, you just come over here too. There we go. Still in caution, however. That wasn't all of them yet. I love how with explosive ammo you're gonna get like 1,000 pop-ups for a good long while after you kill someone, saying that all their limbs are crippled. Like, yeah, game, I get it. They're dead. Okay, I'm still in caution though, so there's still someone alive over there. Which means I'm just gonna keep walking. Alright, here we are. Red Rock Canyon. So, and there's a few quests here that I can immediately do. I just need to talk to a few specific people. First up, right over here, we have Jerry the Punk.
What do you want?
Sound like you were writing poetry.
Oh, you heard that, huh? Okay, so yeah, I was writing poetry. I know, it's not a very great Khan-like thing to do. The followers of the Apocalypse came to our camp when I was a kid, and they brought a bunch of old books. I used to read pre-war poetry for hours.
You don't sound too eager for your initiation.
Yeah, well, I guess maybe I'm not. But what else can I do?
Sounds like you're not happy being a great Khan. Maybe you'd be happier someplace else.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe I can find my true calling, someplace they'll appreciate my poetry. Someplace like the old Mormon fort, maybe. Do you think the followers of the Apocalypse would take me? I remember all those books they brought us when they visited our tribe.
I could ask them for you.
You'd do that? Thanks! I mean, I'd go myself, but what if they said no? The Khans wouldn't take me back, and then I'd have nobody.
And that adds the quest Crimea River. A very simple one. I just need to ask Julie Farkas at Old Mormon Fort if they take him, and she says, yeah, sure, why not? I'll go and do that in just a moment. But while I'm here, I might as well just pick up another quest that I also want to do immediately. And this one is sadly not as easy as that one. Here we are, the drug lab, and let's talk to Diane.
You're not one of my regulars. What do you want?
Looking to make a few caps. Got any work?
You look like you could handle yourself in a fix. Alright, I'll tell you what. Anders, one of my best runners, is overdue to report back. If you can find out what happened to him, I'll give you some real work.
Alright, sure. So just tell me who I'm looking for and where to start.
About 3 weeks ago, I sent Anders southeast to find a route into Arizona, to open new markets for our product. He should have been back 2 days ago, but there's been no sign of him.
And that's the quest Abba Honeymoon. Alright, I'll be back as soon as I have any news.
Thanks. Prove you're reliable on this, and I'll have more for you later.
Alright, cool. So, first up, for Crimea River, let's head on over to the Old Mormon Fort real quick. I met a kid who's unsatisfied with life in the Great Khans. Will you take him on as a follower?
We're always looking for new members. Does he have any particular talent?
He's obviously a bright, sensitive soul, and he loves literature.
Excellent. Ezekiel's been after me to find him a new assistant for ages. Tell the boy we'll take him.
Alright, perfect. Now next up, for honeymoon, I just need to find their missing drug runner. And would you believe, he tried to smuggle drugs through Legion territory, and you can imagine how that ended up. Back at the Cottonwood Overlook. If we look at all the crucifixions. Anders.
Please, help me.
Are you Anders? Jack and Diane sent me to look for you.
Thank God. Let me down, please.
Alright, so let's get you down from there. There we go.
Thanks for getting me down from that cross. I owe you one.
Alright.
They did? Thanks. You've saved my life and done the Great Khans a huge favor. I'll be heading back to Red Rock Canyon now. Maybe we'll see each other there.
With that done, we can just head on back to the Red Rock Canyon. Followers have agreed to take you on as a member. Head to the Old Mormon Fort.
They did? Oh, that's great. Thank you. I'm out of this crummy camp.
And that's Crimea River complete. Great.
Anders told me what happened. We owe you one for rescuing him. Tell you what. I can give you caps as a thank you or a special recipe Jack cooked up.
I'll take the recipe.
Here you go. Enjoy it. With Anders out of commission for so long, we're short-handed on runners, and some backlogs have piled up. We've got an associate in the Crimson Caravan Trading Company who distributes for us in out of Vegas. He's been after us for a new shipment.
Sure, I'll do it.
Great. Here's the package. Your contact is Don Hostetler at the Crimson Caravan. Come back and see me when you're done.
Alright, shouldn't be too difficult. It's gonna go from the Crimson Caravan Company. Uh-oh. Okay. Did not realize I was immediately into danger there. That could have ended very poorly. I didn't even know they could come into here. Alright, Don Hostetler.
Hello there. Welcome to the Crimson Caravan Company. How can I help you today?
Got a package here from your friends Jack and Diane.
Huh? Oh, right, yeah. I'll take that. You should go now, before you draw any attention.
Finish the Crimson Caravan run.
Great. Here's your payment.
Now that Andrew's back, how about that work?
Yeah, you did good finding him. Okay, if you want a little work, I think I can find you something.
Sure, what have you got?
You up for something challenging? I've got a ship of Jet and Psycho that needs to be delivered to Motor Runner at Vault 3.
Piece of cake.
Don't get cocky. The fiends are twitchy. Most of them won't bother a con, but the ones outside the vault, well, they're outside for a reason. Here's the package. Good luck. Your payment will be waiting when you get back.
Now, this is going to be a little bit challenging, because getting to Vault 3 without getting hit is going to be a little bit nerve-wracking, but I'm sure I'll be fine. So, just crouch down. You know what, just to be entirely safe, just going to wait until nighttime. Hello, this is why I wanted to wait. Because I have no idea where these fiends can be. So the night can just help me a little bit. If it does get very hairy, I'll be sure to pop a stealth boy, but until then, let's see how far I can get. Let's him down. Okay, careful. Just gonna head back a bit. Still hidden. Okay, I see two red compass marks. So one of them is behind this building. Other one should be over here. Hello, you. Uh-huh. Oop, shot his weapon out of his hand. There we go, finally. Uh-oh. Okay. That's alright. Just wait for it to stand still. Two of them. Going over the explosive ammo. There we go. There's another one. Right over there. Damn it. Okay, it seems I'm more than a little rusty. But we're still fine for now. Anyone else? No, we're good. Honestly, the smartest move would have probably been to pop a stealth boy. But it worked without one, so we're still good for now. I just need to make my way inside that building. Saw one compass marker over here though. Yep, thought so. That's okay. He's just patrolling around there though. I doubt he'll find me. Now, they have given me a vault. Oh, here we are. Okay, wait. Just to be safe, I'm just gonna take this guy out. Okay, that did not work at all. If I just shoot over there, it's gonna... Well, it says sneak attack critical, but... Did I hit his weapon again? I bet I did. Ooh, there's 3 compass marks actually. You know what? Let's not screw around here. I think it'd be best if I just had it inside now.
What the fuck are you doing here? You got some kind of fucking death wish, asshole?
Now they gave me a Great Khan uniform, so I won't get attacked inside the vault, but I can also just use a speech check. So yeah, carrying drugs.
If you're fucking carrying, just fucking say so. Yeah, deliver to the boss. Business as usual. Motor runners down in the maintenance wing. Straight through the door behind me, down the hall, down the stairs to the right. We have a con coming through to see the boss. Don't shoot at her.
Now one thing I'm just gonna do real quick. Just get Oh Baby out. Because these guys are not very perceptive, meaning if I just do this... No one else in the vault seems to mind much, as long as you stay hidden. So I might as well just farm some XP, right? Not that I need XP, mind you. But hey, I'm just cleaning up some trash.
You and me.
God, I love this game sometimes. Who? Yeah, do those push-ups. Anyway, there's a mine here and a dead fiend, because there's a guy stuck up here, but he'll get out of here on his own, I'm pretty sure. I can actually just talk to him though, so if I just move past here... Hi.
How the hell did you get in here? And who the hell are you?
Tell me what an NCR Ranger is doing here.
Tell me why I should tell you anything. I don't know you.
I'm an independent contractor with the NCR.
Oh, my apologies, sir. I was sent here by Colonel
Sure.
to exterminate Motor Runner, the leader of the Fiends.
Huh. Well, yeah, the Colonel sent me here to find you.
He sent you? Why?
You missed your check-in.
You can go back to Old Shoe and tell him that the mission will be completed. I just need a couple more days. I caught one in the leg. I killed a dozen of those degenerates sneaking my way in, but one got a drop on me. I holed up here after I killed that one. They're too stupid to unlock the door, so I knew they'd figure whoever attacked had just taken off. I just need a day or two, then I'll take out Motor Runner myself. I even got his key to the maintenance wing. Situation's under control.
I'm afraid your leg looks and smells like it's on the verge of infection.
God damn it. I know. Was just hoping that, are you trained as a doctor? Can you fix my leg?
You know what? You need a doctor's bag. I'll find one and come back.
Thanks, Doc. The Fiends have got a ton of pharmaceuticals out there. Here's hoping a doctor's bag is in the mix.
I'm actually gonna try and get this guy out, because why not? I think that'd be nice. At the same time, though, there's also an option that you might have seen there where you ask him, hey, let's go take him out together. Don't do that, because for some reason this guy's health, I think, is like literally fed to 1 HP. Meaning the moment he gets out, if he even gets touched, he dies immediately. So, yeah. I'm just gonna clear out this entire thing for him and then make sure he makes his way out. Here we are, and over here is a bunch of hostages.
Hey! Yeah, you! Come give us a hand!
What are you doing here?
We were part of a caravan heading into New Vegas from down south. They're holding us hostage, trying to get some ransom. Anyone willing to pay for us died in the attack. Once the Fiends figured that out, we're as good as dead.
I'll see what I can do.
Thanks, partner. I think the Fiend with the key is back in one of the bedrooms somewhere. Someone called him Daniel, if that helps.
Sure thing.
Bye. It's tougher to push around.
Now, what you can literally just do, you don't even need a key. If you can just unlock this, you can just... There we go.
Take down this password. It'll get you into the Overseer's area upstairs, I think. Thanks for the help. We'll find our own way out.
And he's not kidding, by the way. They're just gonna calmly sneak their way out now, right under these guys' noses. And they don't seem to care. Which kind of works, because, you know, these guys are supposed to be completely drugged out of their mind. So the fact that they don't notice this, I guess you can kind of understand. Anyway, now that I'm hidden, just gonna get some more XP. Take you out. And you.
Fuck. Where are we gonna get our shit from now that the cons are all buddy-buddy with the NCR?
They're not yet. I don't know where you got that from. Let me just... Now we're nearly at Motor Runner here. Just need to do a few more things. Mainly, you just... There we go. This one's gonna be a bit tough. Yeah, okay. Just gonna leave her be for now. Hi there. Bye there. Can you know what? That's fine, we'll work our way from the outside.
I wasn't expecting a resupply so soon. Does he have anything from Red Rock Canyon to sell me?
Got a package here from your friends Jack and Diane.
About goddamn time. Tell the cons that they can't keep a steady supply. We'll find someone who can.
There we go. And what we also need to do for a later quest is actually get the reverse pulse cleaner, so I might as well just get that. And now that I've done that, normally if you kill Motor Runner you automatically fail this quest, because obviously you need to deliver something to him later. But now that I've delivered it, there's nothing stopping me from just doing this. There we go. Dude didn't even flinch during the first attack. Damn. Alright. So now that he's dead, let me just take care of these. There we go. Take care of you. And you.
What the fuck are you looking at?
You get to live, I guess. Yeah, okay, there's no way I can mind you. You're the only one here who gets to live. Be happy. And with that, and the 3 targets that I killed for trick card bounty, I've now killed every single fiend leader. Which means that I should get the best ending. Anyway, let me just do that too. Another fiend here, didn't see you. See, I'm pretty sure Anders now, as soon as Motor Runner is dead, he just like makes his way out on his own. Okay, works for me. Okay, now I gotta be a little bit careful. Because if I'm not mistaken, there's gonna be still some fiends alive outside. Okay, yeah. Anders is making his way out. And I should be doing the same. He still has 1 HP, by the way, so I'm hoping if I can just create enough distance. Here we go. If I can fast travel, he'll also make his way out safely. Red Rocket Drug Lab. Alright, Diane.
Damn it, someone offed Motor Runner. That guy was one of our biggest clients.
Oh yeah, sorry about that. Anyway, finish the Valkyrie run.
And you didn't even get skinned alive. I'm impressed. Here's your payment.
Alright, any other new jobs?
Not right at the moment, but you could talk to Jack. He's always looking for new recipes.
So the final one that I need to do here is just teach Jack some new recipes with my science skill. I know a few recipes, I can teach you.
Right on. What have you got?
And I'm just gonna teach every single one of them to him.
Abilicious. That ought to rake in the caps. What do I owe you?
Nothing, and that should be enough.
Right on, right on. You're a pretty hip kitten.
Yep, Abdab honeymoon complete, and they even gave me a special unarmed attack, where I just throw some pocket sand into people's faces. And is that enough to get me up to the next level? No, it is not, but that's okay. Next up, I actually need to talk to the leader of the cons, because now I've done every single quest for them that I can possibly do, which makes the final quest a lot easier as well. So, let me just go into this longhouse.
We're not moving as many chems now that the fiends have been taken out.
Also, while I'm here, let me just immediately go into this footlocker. And Carl's journal. I'm gonna need that in a moment. You don't mind, do you, Carl? No, he doesn't. Cool. Right. Alright, PuppCon.
So the cub enters the wolf's den. What do you want, cub? I am the chief of the great Khans. The Khan of Khans, if you like. This is my tribe, and these are my people.
And can you tell me about your people?
You want to hear the story of the great Khans? It's a long one, full of honor, glory, and betrayal. We have suffered, but we will regain our glory.
Yeah, maybe just give me the short version. Actually, I'll just give you the short version right now. They're a tribe, and the NCR did like this horrible thing, this massacre. What they want to do now is basically just join up with the Legion, not knowing or not caring that the Legion is going to assimilate them and just basically turn them all into slaves, because they want their revenge on the NCR that damn badly. So now I need to convince everyone that, hey, this working together with Caesar's Legion, it's not going to end well for you. And I need to convince like a few specific people. Yeah, do you really think Caesar's going to restore your tribe to glory? You'll be made slaves.
Ha! The great Khans will not be slaves. Caesar himself has promised us the land from here to the Colorado and the freedom to raid as we see fit. I won't hear any more talk against Caesar or his alliance. The great Khans will answer Caesar's call to war, and the NCR will pay for their crimes.
You're a naive little guy, aren't you?
Farewell.
Right, so now I just need to walk out.
I heard you try to convince Papa Khan not to join with Caesar's Legion. I'd like to talk to you about that for a moment.
What is it you had in mind?
You want to convince Papa not to ally with Caesar, right? Trust me, you'll get nowhere just talking to him about it. He's fixated on restoring the glory of the great Khans, and he sees Caesar as the path to that restoration.
So what do I do?
Papa can be a stubborn man, but he's not a tyrant. He listens to his tribe, and to 4 voices in particular. Me, Jack, Diane, and Melissa. If you can convince all of us that allying with Caesar is a bad idea, you might be able to sway him.
Sure, I'll see what I can do to convince everyone.
Good. Oh, one more thing. Caesar's representative, Carl, has become fast friends with Papa. Carl's the one who has him so fixated on this alliance. You'll probably have an easier time of things if you can find a way to get him out of the picture.
Alright, I'll keep that in mind.
I would too, if I were you.
And that's the quest, Oh My Papa. Sure, look at this, it's Carl's journal. It's very revealing of his true opinions.
Let me see that. Filthy savages. Probably have to decimate the lot of them. Are these the words of our friend, Caesar?
Great Khans, drive Caesar's dog out of our camp. If he's too slow to flee, kill him.
There we go. And now they pretty much just all shoot Carl. And that convinces both Regis and Papa Khan, like, immediately. So that's good.
Morning.
Guys, are we not gonna kill Carl? He's not around here? Okay, gotcha. Oh, actually, he's trying to run away. Let me just help you guys real quick. Oh, can you make it out? Ooh, he's fast. Wait, did he actually just manage to escape? Oh, no, wait, no, there he is. Okay, gonna go explosive for this one. And... nice try. You almost got away there. Next up, we just need to talk to Melissa. And I already did a quest for her, but you don't even need to do a quest in order to convince her. You just need to talk to her. Melissa.
How's it going?
He just says to talk to you about speaking against the Great Khan's alliance with Caesar.
You can ask, but why would I do that? Carl told me all about the life in the Legion. He says I've got all the makings of a speculatory.
Did he also tell you women aren't permitted to serve in the Legion?
What? No, What do you mean aren't allowed to serve? Why would he lie about that?
If the Great Khans join the Legion, you'll be sold as a slave. An officer's wife if you're lucky.
That lying little weasel. I almost fell for it too. Alright, you've got a deal. You can tell Papa I won't support an alliance.
Now next up, Jack and Diane, but they already love me. Diane.
Someone's been picking off the leaders of the Fiends down in New Vegas. That's gonna cut into our profits.
Yeah, what an asshole, right? Haha. Anyway, about the Caesar's Legion's alliance.
Anders got back a little while before you did. He told me what happened. If that's how the Legion treats my people, I don't want any part of them.
And that was already enough, so now I just need to return to Papa Khan.
I've heard some things from my most trusted Khans. It makes me wonder whether this alliance is a good idea after all. but I want to leave a legacy of greatness when I die. My tribe deserves better than this, cowering in a canyon and living on scraps. Tell me then, if I don't join with Caesar's Legion, where will I find my tribe's lost glory?
Now, what you can do is just actually go, I believe, to Old Moreno Fort and get some books for him to get like an idea of where to go. It's like an old history book about, or I think it's Crimson Caravan, about the actual Mongols. But you can also just do it with a speech check. If you do this, they go for a suicide charge against Caesar's Legion. But if you do this, they just actually flee the Mojave during the second battle. And they like rebuild their tribe, which is way nicer. So yeah, you don't need to look outward, Mighty Khan. Your tribe is proud and strong. Claim your own glory.
Well spoken, traveler. Well spoken indeed. Perhaps it's time to find our own destiny, unburdened by the past. We'll begin readying the camp to move. As soon as Caesar makes his move, we'll depart. We will make ourselves strong again, and we shall conquer.
Alright, that sounds wise. I wish you the best.
If you should ever tire of wandering alone, seek us out. You might just have the makings of a great Khan yourself.
And that completes Oh My Papa. And I'm also idolized by them, isn't that nice? Alright, next level. Well, let's just max out explosives. Why not, I guess. As for my next perk, I really don't need anything all that much anymore. You know what? We'll just go with rapid reload. Why not? Faster reloading? Sure. With that done, what I want to focus on next is actually a side quest that I completely forgot about until now. Right. I believe it's somewhere over here. And I'll just go there from west side west entrance. There's one specific place that I still need to visit and do the quests of. Here we are, right around the corner we have the Thorn. The Thorn is basically like this arena type thing, where people fight against creatures for caps. And so if we talk to the leader here, Red Lucy.
I'd remember if I had seen you here before. I'm sure of it. What do you want?
What is this place?
The clamor of our bloodthirsty crowds reaches every corner of the wasteland. But I'll pretend that your ignorance doesn't offend me, stranger. This is the Thorn. Here's where the strong make a name for themselves, and the weak are fed to the jaws of hell. You can bet on the contenders. Or, if you have what it takes, be one of the contenders. Be warned. The Thorn demands respect. Break the rules, or offend me in any way, and I'll gut you open for all to see.
Ooh, very edgy. Alright, well, how can I help it?
Think you have what it takes? Alright. Prove your worth, and I'll reward your service. The Thorn needs newborn specimens that will one day grow to honor us with their blood. Bring me 12 giant mantises' eggs. If you accomplish this, I might gift you with greater tasks in the future.
Alright, where can I find them?
You'll find egg-carrying mantises in the wasteland. But a wise hunter would search at a mantis's breeding ground, like the nearby ruins of Vault 22.
Alright, I'll find them.
You've got yourself a deal. So long, stranger.
There we go. And that starts the quest Bleed Me Dry, where I basically have to go and get different eggs of a variety of wasteland creatures, each more dangerous than the other one. Unfortunately, this means I now need to head on back to Vault 22. Great. Alright, back inside we go. I'm pretty sure I can just use the elevator that I fixed. So I need to be at the 3rd level, food production. From there I just need to walk over to here now. Oop, hello. Nearly walked straight into you there. Gotta be sure to be on my guard, but I'll be fine. Okay, there's definitely a lot of red compass markers here, so gotta be careful. There we go. That's this entire place cleared out, and now for my prize. The mantis eggs. Done. Now we can just make our way out of here. Alright, let's see.
Welcome back, stranger.
Here's the eggs.
Do you have good news for the Thorn?
Here they are.
Good work, stranger. The Thorn will nurture these eggs until their hatchlings are ready to bleed for us. Here's a compensation for your service. I trust that we're in agreement over it.
Yeah, I really don't need caps, so take the eggs.
Don't think your servile gesture earns my respect, stranger. But if that's how you want it, so it'll be.
Less of a servile gesture, I just really don't need caps at this point. Anything else?
Bring me a dozen rad scorpion eggs. I'll see to it that you're rewarded fairly.
And where can I find them?
The eggs I seek are not easy to find, stranger. Your best chances are in the mountains north of Good Springs and west from Quarry Junction.
Alright, I'll find them.
You've got yourself a deal. So long, stranger.
Oh, here we are. Near the Great Khan encampment. I should be able to just get those eggs. Alright, unfortunately, I wanted to get over this part so I can immediately go to the Rat Scorpion area, but that does not seem possible because there's an invisible wall there. Meaning I'm gonna have to go from here instead. That's fine, except for the fact there's a bunch of Deathclaws here, so I'm gonna play it a bit safe here. Because I'm pretty sure I could take them on like just by shooting them. But there's so many of them that maybe, especially this guy, yeah, maybe the best choice would be to stealth boy it up. But we'll see in just a moment. Okay, what if I just start with taking this guy out? Okay, good. Is him dead? Sneak attack critical. That let this guy here. It's fine. Just gotta do the same to him. Okay, that guy is a lot tankier than I thought. Which is very surprising, but that's fine. That's what I got a stealth boy for. No need to panic. Just gotta stay calm. Right. There you are. Okay, that's the end of you. Yeah, Deathclaws literally everywhere. So, just gotta clear this area a bit. Okay, just for this guy. Damn. These guys are a lot stronger than I remember, but that's fine. They're dead now, that's all that matters. Okay, another Deathclaw right over there. Luckily just the young one. I really didn't intend to go Deathclaw hunting, but guess I didn't get a choice here. Great, Cavadors. Exactly what I wanted. Okay, explosive ammo now, definitely. There we go. Them all dead. That map hasn't really loaded in properly, so it's a bit hard to see, but I think I can take this guy out too. I'll cripple him at least. There we go. Alright. That should have pretty much carved the way forward for me. Just go from the left here and on to the next part. Okay, I can't wait here, meaning there's not enemies nearby. Just keep moving. Okay, that's one compass marker. That's two. That's round scorpions. That's good. Means I'm close. I think, just to be safe. There we go. Caution now. That's fine. These guys are generally pretty slow, so if it actually comes to it, I can still run. Alright. Okay, still you. There we go, back to hidden. Quick and efficient. believe red scorpion eggs are like either in there or in there. So just gonna slowly keep on trucking now. Hello? Okay, there's a bunch of them in there. See, at this point a grenade would be very handy, but I doubt I have one, right? Yeah, I don't. Oh well. Oh wait, explosive rounds would have probably worked really well. Oh well. Alright, with that done, I can just take a these. There's also a mercenary here apparently. I'm guessing that was one of Red Lucy's other people.
Good work, stranger. The thorn will nurture these eggs.
Alright, anything else?
Bring me a dozen fire gecko eggs. This great challenge will earn you a matching reward.
Where can I find them?
Fire geckos are among the wasteland's most dangerous creatures. Near the Iritiba Peaks lies a nest where you may find their eggs.
And before I head over there, I'm just gonna make a quick stop at the gun runners. Here we are, some more .50 and some more explosive ammo. Good, it's running low on those. Alright, and I should be able to just get there from Ranger Station Echo. I'm not expecting anything too bad. Fire geckos really aren't the worst creatures in the world. As long as you just keep your distance and pick them off, they should be quite easy. Let's see if I can get a slight vantage point, because I do see a red compass mark. 2 actually. Okay, so there's one over there. Right, let's start with the ones closest. Back a little bit. Okay, now just this guy. The reason I'm not using my anti-material rifle is because this one is completely silent, the other one isn't, so they would be able to find out my location faster that way. Whereas with this one they just kind of look around all dopey. Annoyingly, it seems they're on the other side of here. Not what I thought. Oops. Okay, well, guess we're walking over from Novak. Alright, I gotta say, the game did really hardcore bait me there. By like putting it on the other side there. We'll just be in and out in a moment. That guy kinda spooked me, not gonna lie. Didn't see him coming. Okay, still in caution, that's okay. Slowly keep moving. From what I remember, these guys aren't the most perceptive. Uh-oh. Okay. That was a little bit scary. There we go. Alright, almost there. Just a few more. Okay, there's another one. There's 2 more actually. So just... oh no, it's just one and the egg pile itself. And yoink, thank you. And now we just go back. Here's the fire gecko eggs.
Good work, stranger. Here's a compensation.
Yeah, I don't need anything.
Don't think you're...
Anything else?
The Thorn's calling its elite hunters to collect one of its deadliest creatures. Find Night Stalker eggs, and your bravery will be greatly rewarded.
Where can I find them?
Night Stalkers are amongst the most fearsome beasts you'll ever face. They're also hard to find, but I know of a nest at a cave near Bitter Springs.
I'll find them.
Confident. I like that. So long, stranger.
Alright, luckily I've already been to Bitter Springs, so getting there shouldn't be too difficult. Before I head over there though, what I should probably do is, real quick, head on over to the Caesar's Legion safe house. Now, before I head in, make sure I got the proper attire. Ah, here we are. Finally, after like 2 days of waiting.
What do you want?
Can I get some supplies?
I have some...
Stealth boy.
Take it.
There we go, 2 stealth boys. It's always good to have some on hand. Okay. Few fire geckos up there. There we go. And now from here, just gotta walk into the cave. Okay, caution. Right, pack of Night Stalkers right there. Let's just take care of that problem. Oh, hello. Damn it. Can't believe I missed twice there. There, now we're back and hidden. Bloodborne Cave. Right next to Dark Souls Cave. Okay, so just straight ahead, over there, should be the eggs. And Legendary Night Stalker. Fun! That does make me wonder, however. Would it maybe be a better idea? Okay. Okay, there doesn't seem to be anyone here. If I can just take the shot like that. Okay, there's a young one. And there's still a big one over there. I saw its tail. So if I just... There we go. Is that all of them dead? You shoot again for good measure. Yeah, okay, I think that's all of them. Right, now... Bats does pick these guys up, even when they're invisible, so that's good. Alright, so I'll just be taking these. Let's see, where's the legendary one? Here we are. Damn, this guy's huge. Or was, I should say. Alright, cool. Moving back. Okay, can I parkour my way up? Okay, if I just... Probably not, unfortunately. Unless... No, there's no way. Okay, gonna have to go the long way. Also, note to self, repair the submachine gun, because I'm not doing optimal damage right now. Okay, there's 2 more Night Stalkers. That's one. There we go. 2 more. Okay, just play it safely now. Okay. We seem to be safe now. Oh hey, a locked gate. Now, I'm not blind, luckily, I see this, but I'm pretty sure I can't even... Yeah, see, we're fine. Alright, let's see. Oh, 12mm submachine gun. Good, I can actually repair this one. That's right, that was not planned, I totally forgot that was there. And... 8,000 caps, apparently. Huh. That was worth it, thanks. Alright, and now back out we go. Here's some Night Stalker eggs.
Good work.
I don't need anything.
That actually manages to surprise me, stranger. I'm starting to believe that there's something special about you.
I'll stop with you. Anyway, anything else I can do to help?
I'm asking our top hunters to gather Cazador eggs. I'd be impressed by whoever returns with such a prize.
Sure, where can I find them?
Cazadors are extremely deadly, but they are also reclusive. Try looking near the Red Rocks canyons.
Gotcha.
The crowd loves your bravery. So long, stranger.
Alright, I believe it's Cazadors, and then after this it's only Deathclaws left. And Deathclaw ones are actually really easy, so from Jacobstown. Now, one thing my notes didn't mention was staying up top here, because it's way safer. Because when I go into this area, the down area there is going to have a lot of Cazadors. Whereas over here, I should mainly be fine, as long as I just stick to the wall. Yeah, as I said, there's a bunch of them over there, but with some luck, they won't even know I'm here. Because again, don't need to fight them, just need the eggs. Unless one of them gets too close. But we shall see. Yeah, like this guy here. I can see him on the compass. There you are. Okay, switch over to explosives. Works for me. Alright, now the only tricky part here is gonna be the final stretch to the eggs. Because it's quite a narrow path here. Obviously not good. Oh shit, he's still alive. Not anymore, he isn't. No. That wasn't the tricky part, however. Because right before you hit the eggs, there's gonna be a bunch of them all clustered together, if I'm not mistaken. Hello? Okay, just wait. Uh-oh. Okay, I'm in danger now. Need to get a clear shot here. Okay, there you are. There we go. As I said, as soon as you cripple the legs, they're fine. So I believe this is the tricky part coming up. Because if I had grenades now, that'd be good, but I do not, because I forgot to get them. Because look at the compass here. So you can see one. Maybe they don't show up on the compass, but I believe there's at least 3 or 4 there, so... Come on. There's one, but I'm not at a great angle here. Okay. Okay, what if I just bank it off the wall? No, just wait. There we go. Still alive? No, I think that was it. Okay. Yeah, it can go wrong very quickly if they spot you. Fortunately for me, they did not. Okay, they're all dead. Yeah, as you can see, quite a few of them here. But with that done, those eggs are mine. And back to the thorn. Here's the Cazador eggs.
Good work, stranger. The thorn will nurture these eggs until they're hatched. Here's a
Yeah, don't eat them.
that actually...
Alright, what's the final one?
This is it, Hunter. I've decided to grant you the opportunity to earn the greatest honor the thorn could ever expect. Deathclaws are our most precious and our most feared contenders. I want you to be the one to deliver the sacred eggs to me, personally.
Alright, that should be fairly easy. Where can I find them?
Quarry Junction is overrun with Deathclaws, but you may stand a better chance at a nest near the Repcon test site.
Alright, I'll find it.
I've come to expect nothing less from you, brave stranger.
Alright, so explosives up to 100. And we can put the other ones into medicine now, why not? So it gives me two ways of doing this. I could go to Deadwind Cavern, which is near the Repcon theft site. Or I could just go via here, which is what I'm gonna do. Because the Great Khan encampment is right next to it. And luckily, with just the Great Khan encampment and one stealth boy, this is the easiest one of the bunch. And to prove that, I'm gonna do this without hopefully firing a single shot. So I just go like this. Okay, so you see a bunch of Deathclaws over there. Including like the Deathclaw Alpha and all that. That's all fine and good, but doesn't matter, because I can just go like this. There we go. Carefully shimmy my way down. Gotta make sure I'm following the right marker there. Could have gone awkward otherwise. Yeah, so there's two giant special Deathclaws here. These two. Could take them out just for shits and giggles, but maybe some other time, eh? Instead, I just need to go in here. Get the Deathclaw eggs. Cool, now let's get the hell out of here. Here's the Deathclaw's eggs.
You've indeed become the greatest hunter the Thorn has ever seen. The best I've ever seen. You've earned the honor of being part of this sacred ground. Come to me often, and I'll share with you the wealth of the Thorn.
Alright. And that completes the quest Bleed Me Dry. As you might imagine, that's normally a pretty high level quest. Right, now with that done, there's another faction that I want to help out in just a moment. But before I do that, I think I need to resolve a few things in this strip real quick. Because I forgot to do one thing here with Yes Man. And that is actually install him into the Lucky 38 mainframe.
This is big, huh? A very big moment.
Indeed.
Here goes. Every Securitron on the network has been upgraded. Pretty neat, huh?
And it completes wildcard change in management. Right, there we go. So that's that done. And that's the last that we'll be working with Yes Man. Because the thing is, I've done change in management now. And now there's also side bets. If you complete either of these, you can't complete the other one. Because then the NCR or the Legion will refuse to work with you any further. So it's one or the other, but not both. And change in management is obviously a lot easier than side bets. Now with that done, however, I can actually complete a few more quests here around the strip. Starting with by far the easiest one, and that is Beyond the Beef at the Ultralux. Because this quest can go into so many different directions depending on who you're helping, depending on what your plan is. But with a good speech skill and a good lockpicking skill, you can pretty much skip all of that.
Beg your pardon, but could I...
Yeah, sure. Here's my weapons. No worries.
Pleasures.
Yeah, all good. Alright, now I just need to talk to this guy, Heck Anderson.
Beg your pardon, stranger, but I'm looking for someone. You ain't seen a young man with dark brown hair and a white hat on lately, have you?
No, I have not.
Ain't nobody got one darn piece of news about my boy. My boy, Ted. He was right here. I didn't leave him but a minute. I told him to stay put while I talked some things over with the White Glove folks.
Alright, let me help you find your son.
I'd be more than happy to have you. Heck, I'll hire anybody with a pair of legs and at least one good eye at this point. There'd be a lot of money in it for you if you can get him back to me safe. And if he ain't, you can bet I'll pay for the names of the sons of bitches responsible.
Alright. And that adds the quest Beyond the Beef, and I just need to ask for the leaders of the Ultralegs to see what's going on. To do this properly, what I need to do first of all is actually just go in here and talk to Marjorie.
Welcome to the Ultralux. I do hope it exceeds your every expectation.
I'm looking for someone who went missing recently.
This again? I thought this was all settled. I answered every one of that investigator's questions to his satisfaction and gave all the help I could. I know our reputation hasn't always been spotless, but that's all in the past now. How some people can't get over it is beyond me. For the last time, The White Glove Society has never and will never consume human flesh for any reason. It's written in the charter.
So they used to eat human flesh.
Now, didn't I already tell you that we don't do that sort of thing? We do not engage in cannibalism here under any circumstances. Though we haven't always been the White Glove Society. There was another time, a dark time, when we went by a different name. But that's all changed now. We've evolved past such base impulses since settling into our new home. I've seen to it that those days are behind us.
So they used to eat people, but now they don't anymore. And you can say it's okay, I eat people too, you can tell me the truth. And funny enough, if you have the cannibal perk, the lie here is omitted. But if you do that, you just get like negative fame with them, so don't do that. Cool. So I just need to talk to Mortimer. And if I talk to him now, he's the one who set everything in motion, and he's the one who wants to put this group back into cannibalism. I heard your group dines on human flesh.
Ah, yes. I've heard that one too. Jealous people say such nasty things. I feel sorry for them.
Now, if you have high enough speech, if you have the cannibal perk, or if you have a low strip reputation, you can actually just say this. I too know what it is to feel the craving. How can I support your cause? And then you can just say, you know what, I'm going to help you out. And then you frame the father for the murder of his son, and you find someone else to actually become the main course, because he's going to secretly feed these people human flesh in order to convince them that they need to go back to what they were doing originally. How can I support your cause?
Good. And you know what it is to be discreet in matters of nutrition. Perhaps you can help me. I'm in a bind. I've been planning an exquisite society dinner, but there's a bit of a problem with the main course. He's got a powerful and temperamental father.
Tell me what I need to do.
I need a replacement, and I need the boy taken care of. The replacement must be healthy and well-bred. One can't very well make steak from gristle. With so little time, we'll have to go after our original choice, Carlisle St. Clair. He lives in a shack north of here. For freshness, we need him alive. If you could send him here or knock him out with this and drag him into the dumpster next to his house, we can do the rest.
Right. So, I can do that. Or what I can just pretty much do is now ask about the boy that you kidnapped. So what about the boy you kidnapped?
Ted Gunderson is his name. It would be simplest if we could convince him this was all an unfortunate misunderstanding. But if he won't listen, we can't very well let him go. He'll have to be slaughtered and served. Then we wouldn't need the replacement. But you would need to deal with his father, Heck. Perhaps if you could smear some of Ted's blood around his father's hotel room, you could frame him.
And I'm just gonna lie, I'll do it. Where can I find Ted Gunderson?
Splendid, splendid. The boy is being held in the kitchen beneath the gourmand. Here are some keys that will allow you access to him. The elder Gunderson is staying in our penthouse. I understand he's hired security, so be careful if you go up there. And our Mr. St. Clair resides to the north. He rarely strays far from his house, and he's surrounded it with booby traps.
Alright. So he basically gave me all the keys, which I wouldn't really need because I could lockpick it anyway. But I like doing it this way.
Ed, this time for good.
So now I can just go in here, into here.
You, what do you think you're doing?
And I can just say with speech 55, Mortimer sent me to move the kid. Thinks one of his own might betray him.
First he's too trusting, now he doesn't trust any of us. It addles the senses. I suppose caution is the desirable course at this point. It's all of our necks if something goes afoul.
Right, exactly. Anyway. So, through here. Now, I'm gonna talk to this guy, but I'm not sure if I have enough medicine for it. I could just do a speech check, but this is actually really funny, so I'm just gonna... Let's see, today's physician, just do that. Now, I need to talk to this guy here.
Why are you standing still? Do you think the world waits for you while you stand there drooling? Get back out there and get to work.
Who do you think you are talking to me that way?
Who the fuck do you think I am? I'm the fucking god of New Vegas Brahmin fusion cuisine, that's who. No, that doesn't even give me the credit I deserve. I fucking invented edible food. Do you like eating? Good. You owe me your entire goddamn garbage existence.
I think you may have me confused with someone else.
Oh, really? So despite your filthy face and your vacant expression and your complete lack of human dignity, you're telling me you're not a server?
And with medicine 55, your predisposition towards anger suggests unresolved issues in your past.
What kind of harebrained fucking psychobabble bullshit is that? I yell at people because I like yelling at people, and because they fucking deserve it. Not because Mumsy and Daddykins didn't hug me enough.
You may be projecting. Tell me more about your parents.
Oh, I see how it is. You think because my father walked out on us when I was 5, now I have to yell at people. Or because my mother was a deranged chem fiend who regularly brought strange men home who told me to call them uncle. Or because my sisters would lock me in a shipping crate when they didn't want me around. And my brother... God, I'd forgotten about that. How could they do that to me? I can't stay here. I need to be alone.
You go do that then.
How could they treat me like that?
Actually feel kind of bad now. Anyway. In here. Let's disengage the lock. Ted.
My daddy's gonna kill all you bastards once he finds out what you done to me.
Calm down, I've come to get you out of here.
My daddy sent you? God damn it. I almost died in here. What the hell took you so long? It's just one damn hotel. Who did this to me anyway? They hit me over the head before I got a look at them.
Some members of the White Glove Society, they were going to eat you.
What in the Sam hell? Eat me? What kind of sick bastards would eat a person? I'll tell you what. As soon as I'm out of here, and my daddy knows the story, you can bet there ain't gonna be no White Hat Society no more.
Right, they're not to blame, just Mortimer and a few others.
To hell with that. You've seen those freaks. They dress the same, talk the same. You can bet they all eat the same too. They deserve what my daddy's gonna have coming for them.
I could always leave you here if you aren't going to listen.
Alright. But there's gonna be some justice one way or another. I'll see to that. Let's go. I'll be right behind you.
Cool. So at this point, we literally just walk out. Here we are.
Oh my God. Ted, are you all right?
Quit your hollering. I'm fine.
You got me my boy back. I got no words. Now, I hope you didn't do no harm to whoever's responsible for this. I want to skin their hides myself.
It was Mortimer, one of the White Gloves who had Ted taken. He's a cannibal.
Well, that does it. None of them maniacs will ever do business with Hank Gunderson long as they live. Hell, I'll put me together a damn blockade. Hit 'em where it hurts. They control the food? Well, there ain't gonna be no food. Not for anybody in this whole damn town. It's a goddamn monument to inhumanity. Let 'em starve. Biggest favor anyone's ever done this hellhole.
That's just what they'd want. You'll be driving the city to eat each other. If you say it's a fantastic idea, you lose strip reputation, so...
I don't like this place. Whole strip, really. Ever since I got here, the stink of it has flooded my nostrils. But you got a point. They're already hell-bent on depravity here. All I'd be doing is helping them along. All right. Well, I promised you I'd make it worth your while.
That completes Beyond the Beef.
Try not to lose it all at the same casino.
Now I'm idolized by the White Glove Society. Isn't that nice? Now, with Beyond the Beef complete, what I can also just do real quick, because I don't really like this guy, is just do that. And now I can just make my way out. So that's 2 strip quests finished. And now it's time for the final one that I haven't done here yet. And that one is right over here at the Omertas. Keep my holdout weapons, thank you. And now, only quest remaining here is How Little We Know. I just need to talk to Cucino first.
You looking for a good time?
I'm looking for Cucino.
Get the fuck away from me. Don't ask me about Cucino.
Okay, cool. As soon as you ask a single person about Cucino, he actually shows up right here.
I hear you've been asking questions about me, dickweed. What the fuck do you want?
Heard you've been doing some business on the side.
Business? What the fuck do you mean business? You looking to get yourself burned? Now you start talking real clear, and I mean fucking crystal clear, because I'm about to lose my patience.
The Omertas won't take kindly to hearing about your relationship with Joanna.
Joanna? That bitch spreading lies about me? I've got a lesson to teach her about loose lips.
Now, what I need to do next is, as soon as I'm hidden, just take his journal. And his journal has like a bunch of incriminating evidence about him doing business on the side. I could just take this to the Omerta bosses, but they're actually planning to do work with the Legion, do a bomb attack on the strip during the second battle. And if I work with Caccino, I can actually prevent that, so that's what I'm gonna do. Found this ledger that proves some of your side business.
Where the fuck did you get that? Okay, listen, buddy. That's some dangerous shit you got there. That book can get me killed if the wrong people see it. Let's talk. What do you want? What can I do for you?
Is it worth 100 caps for you?
I can pay you for it, of course. I also have some information about the family's business that you might find interesting. Between you and I, we can break up what they're planning. Maybe save some lives. Mine included, of course.
Sure, 100 caps, and you help me break up whatever they've planned.
Oh, here's some caps. Now give me the journal. Right, there we go. So let me tell you what I know about the family's business. The bosses, Big Sal and Nero, have been working for a while on this. They're arming themselves like an army, using this new guy, Troik. They also brought in a specialist named Clandon. At least that's what they introduced him as.
Right. Alright, so now I need to take care of both of those guys. Alright, first up, Troik.
Who are you? I didn't do anything. Leave me alone.
Caccino sent me to ask you about some guns.
Caccino? Caccino what? Are you kidding me? He must be trying to get me killed.
I'm looking to help Caccino break up whatever the bosses are planning.
Yeah? Well, fuck that. The bosses have my number and I'm a company man while they got the goods on me.
Maybe I can help you out of your contract.
More power to you if you can, but keep me out of it. I've been doing business with Big Saul, so he's going to be your man.
Right, so I just need to convince Big Sal to get rid of him, which shouldn't be the hardest thing in the world. Alright, and over here we have Clandon. I'm just gonna do that. Get good karma along the way, why not? Alright, so to talk to the bosses, I just need to go up here. This guy doesn't mind.
Good. Oh, the family's got money.
Here you are, Big Sal.
Hey, you're Caccino's friend. You got business with me?
I'd like to talk to you about Troik.
Ah, Troik. What's he want? Some more jet? A fresh batch of girls? Maybe a guy or two this time.
I'd like to see you about getting him out of his obligations.
Why would I want to do that?
And with speech, of course, Troik is pretty strung out. He'll be more trouble than he's worth.
Yeah, I see where you're coming from. Okay, tell Troik he can hit the road.
Alright. Big Sal agreed to let you go.
Holy shit. Really? Okay, I'll help you. But I'm getting the hell out of here first chance I get.
Okay. So what can you tell me about the guns?
They're keeping them in a little utility section down off the basement. I don't know what they're arming themselves for, but I know it isn't for the good of mankind.
What can we do to take care of them?
As a little pet project, I've been making some thermite. Thermite burns as hot as the devil's asshole and can melt through just about anything. I've been keeping it so if the family betrays me, I can hopefully do some damage before I end up dead or in jail.
Now you can't make him deploy it himself, but then he dies, so let's just be nice and I'll say, give me the thermite and I'll destroy the weapons.
Okay, here's the thermite and a key to the room where the guns are stored. Place the thermite on the crates in the room. I rigged the light switch outside the room to kick off a spark big enough to hold the thermite. That should turn that shit into molten slag. As soon as we're done talking, I'm gonna make myself like a ghost. I don't want to be anywhere near here when the bosses find out.
Alright, done.
Okay, cool.
Fortunately, the weapon shipments are right here. So I just need to open this. Also, like, get a bunch of stuff here, but honestly, no need. So just gotta place the thermite everywhere. Place some here, place some here. And that should be all of it. Now I can detonate it here. Now there's gonna be a huge explosion, but you can actually literally just stand in this room and nothing will happen. As far as I remember. Anyway. Actually, let's find out if that's true or not. Just kidding, I'm fine. Told you, nothing would happen. Alright, next up, just gotta talk to Caccino again. Destroyed all the guns.
Whoa, you managed to pull that off? Solid work. That ought to gum up the boss's plans.
And Clandon is dead.
Is that right? Was that your handiwork? Well, I can't say I'm sad to see him go. He gave me the fucking creeps.
What's the next step?
Now we cut off the head of the serpent. Big Saul and Nero have to die.
Let's go take care of him.
Hurry and get ready. I'll give you a gun when you get to the room.
So now they just call a meeting and we need to sit there. And then we both need to kill him. And then Kachino becomes boss. And what you can do is actually just do a speech check where the two bosses turn on each other, thinking one has betrayed the other. But I'm not gonna do that because in order for that like set piece to work, I need to like sit down, and they might just fire on me instead if they choose that I'm the bigger target. So what I'm gonna do instead is, while they're just waiting for Kachino to arrive, just gonna real quick pull out the old power fist. And there we go.
Hey, thanks for all the hard work back there. I'm gonna run a tight ship here, don't you worry.
Alright. And that's this quest line also complete. And I believe that's every single quest on this trip now done. Next up, we need to deal with another faction, and this one is gonna take a while. So off to Hidden Valley we go. Uh-oh. Okay, I immediately get into combat apparently. But usually that's just a bark scorpion, so... Yep. There we go. Nothing to worry about. There's just a bunch of bark scorpions here. I could come here with Veronica instead, and then you don't have to do the first part of this quest. But screw it, might as well just do everything. Hi guys, what's up?
Listen very closely and do as I say. Your life depends on it. Hand over everything you're carrying. Weapons, ammo, clothes, armor, everything. I want you stripped down to your underwear.
Okay, I'll comply.
Take it all off and hand it to me. Then come inside and through the door at the rear of the chamber. Paladin Ramos is waiting for you.
Alright, so strip down to our underwear. It's almost like our Fallout 3 run.
How the hell did you get in here? Normally I would have already shot you, but I'm under orders to bring you to the Elder. Will you come peacefully?
I'll speak to your elder. Lead the way.
Okay. I'll take you to him. Follow me. Closely. Or you'll be shot.
That ends the quest, Still in the Dark. Hi.
How did you find us, stranger? And do tell the truth.
I was just exploring the area and noticed your patrol coming out of here.
You took an extreme risk in coming here. My policy towards trespassers has not been lenient. The security of this bunker is my foremost concern, and I take pains to minimize our exposure topside. For this reason, I might be interested in contracting with an outsider who can accomplish certain tasks, some basic, some a bit more involved. An NCR ranger has begun to set up post in one of the other bunkers up top, for example. I want him driven off. Understood?
Sure, I can take care of him.
Very well. I'll be interested to see how thoroughly and efficiently you carry out your mission. Paladin Ramos will escort you back to the bunker's entrance and set you loose. Notice that I said loose, not free. You are not free to carry the secret of this bunker's location beyond Hidden Valley, until I'm convinced that you're capable and dependable. To underscore this point, you'll be fitted with an explosive collar. Wander off and it will detonate. Focus on your mission, and you'll be fine.
You'll find your equipment in the chest to your right. Don't bother coming back until you've dealt with the ranger.
Alright, cool. No, got all my equipment. But yeah, I do have an explosive collar on me now, which is not that nice. But it'll be fine. Because, just like with everything, almost everything in this game, one handy speed check is all I need. Also a few more bark scorpions here, but that's fine. Alright, so inside one of these bunkers.
Thought you'd sneak up on me, you filthy powder ganger?
Keep pointing that gun at me and I'll stick it up your ass.
Ha! Got some claws on you, little lady. I like that. What can I do for you?
What are you doing here?
Well, I thought I might set up a safe house in one of the bunkers here. Between the remote location and the dust storms, I figured it was ideal.
Speech 50. Powder gangers use these bunkers as hideouts once or twice a month.
You've seen that with your own 2 eyes? God damn. I knew Cook's gang passed through these parts about that frequently, but I didn't know they holed up here. Be a rude awakening to find 15 of those merciless bastards looking down at me snoozing on my bedroll. Yep, I'd be better off setting up an ambush along one of their routes to catch stragglers. Thanks for the information. You may have saved my life.
More than you know. Alright.
How did you resolve the situation with the Ranger?
Ranger will be a problem. He's gone.
Gone? Why did he leave? And what makes you think he won't be back?
Convince him staying here was more dangerous than moving on.
Yes, you exploited his fear of powder gangers very effectively. The collar includes a microphone, you see. Part of the test. He'll keep his distance, setting ambushes, never suspecting that these bunkers house something far more dangerous to him than criminals. Well played. Since you completed your assigned task, I will allow you to come and go from the bunker freely. So let's get that collar off you. There, that's better, I hope. Now that we have that bit of unpleasantness out of the way, there is a matter that I would like to discuss with you. Stop by the command room when you can. Oh, and bear in mind, if you end up betraying us, we will know it, and there will be no mercy.
Right, fair enough. Alright, let's head over to the command room and speak with the elders some more, because just like with Return to Sender, this quest is going to be a lot faster if you've already been to a bunch of places in the Wasteland.
I've decided that an outsider could be of great use to me right now. However, I will not force you to help us. Should you refuse, you will be allowed to leave here. Though no, we will be keeping an eye on you. What do you say, outsider? Are you willing to help us?
I'll help you.
Then allow me to explain our situation. This bunker is currently locked down, allowing no entry or exit, with you being one of the few exceptions. In exceptional cases, teams are sent out to investigate sites or retrieve materials deemed too important to ignore. 3 such teams have gone missing recently, and the news of their disappearance has not yet been widely spread to avoid undue concern. In order to maintain the peace and adhere to the strictures of the lockdown, I need to send someone else to discover what happened to them.
I'll begin looking immediately.
I'm glad I can count on you. Oh, and one other thing. The patrols each had a holotape detailing their missions that you can use to track them. The shielding of the bunker prevents us from actively tracking them, but their positions should show up on your map once you get to the surface. Should our worst fears become realized, please bring back all 3 of the holotapes from the patrols. Otherwise, bring our brothers home. I've given the order that you be given access to some of the equipment our scouts and patrols have scavenged over the years. You won't be allowed to purchase any prohibited equipment, but hopefully some of what's available will prove useful to you.
Basically, just gotta do a few fetch quests for this guy, and before you know it, he'll love me. And luckily, all the places I need to go to, I've already been, so it's just a bunch of fast traveling I have to do now.
So, you're the outsider that's been given leave to wander around freely. Desperate times call for desperate measures, I guess. Name's Hardin. I'm the head paladin of this chapter, and I think we might be able to help each other out. I don't know what the Elder talked to you about, but I can tell you this chapter is in trouble. And he's at the center of it. Are you willing to listen to what I have to say?
What Hardin here wants to do is take over as like the Elder, but he's way more militaristic, and if you want somewhat of a truce between the Brotherhood and the NCR, then you need to stick with McNamara, because this guy is way too hostile for that. But if you want them to attack the NCR during the second Battle of Hoover Dam, then this is your guy. But yeah, no, I won't listen to you.
If you change your mind, though, come find me.
Alright, the first one is near Black Mountain, so we can just start from there. Nope. Okay, I forgot. There's rads in this one, so... Real quick, put on the spacesuit. Just gonna pop a rad X, just to be safe. No, there's a bunch of super mutants there, but they're all just walking off. Because I resolved that thing with Rhonda peacefully, so... Just gotta keep moving. It's fine. Taking a little bit more rads. But that's okay. There's only going to be like 1 or 2 really rad heavy places that I have to go through in this playthrough anymore, so... With some luck, I'll be totally fine. And these guys are still going on their journey.
How may I serve you?
Over here-ish, so... However, I do see a red compass marker here. Not sure what that is, but... Oh, just a Brock Scorpion, that's fine. Alright, so it's just in there. Two things though. One, rats, and two, some enemies. Okay, just gonna put my weapon away so I can move as fast as possible. Go, 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 go. Just gotta go to this guy. Grab the holotape. Now remind me, can I fast travel out? Not when enemies are nearby. Okay. Come on, come on, come on. Wait, which enemies though? Oh, it's apparently still an enemy over there somewhere. Okay. So that's one. Next up is at Repcon headquarters. Hi guys, don't mind me. No, I believe these guys are on the top floor, so it's a little bit of walking. But it's fine. I've cleared this place out before. And with my skill checks, I can make sure the robots don't go hostile. Alright, here we are, top floor. And sadly over here we have the Brotherhood of Steel Paladin. With the mission holotape. Cool, thanks. And sadly the last patrol is here at Nellis. And she's been blown up by the boomers. Alright, back to the Elder we go. Here are their holotapes.
They were all dead then. I suppose I'm not surprised. We have few friends in the world above, and many enemies. But we must turn our minds to other matters. When I sent out those patrols, I also sent 3 knights out on scouting missions. When the patrols failed to return, we assumed the worst, and sent a single communication to the scouts to hold position and maintain radio silence. I want you to contact those scouts and gather their reports. Like the patrols, they have devices on them that will enable you to track them. When you find them, tell them you're my representative and ask them if the bears are still hunting. That should get them to talk to you. Return when you've gathered all of their reports.
Whoa!
Alright, so pretty much just the same. I just need to go and talk to some Brotherhood scouts. Alright, and the first guy is right here next to the NCR Correctional Facility. So let's just talk to him.
What do you want? And don't try anything funny.
I'm Elder McNamara's representative. Bear still hunting?
You speak truly, for it is unlikely that an outsider would know both the Elder's name and that passphrase. Very well. I've been observing the penal facility there in the distance for some time now, after having followed some rather disturbing rumors. Eventually, the NCR got around to putting the prisoners down, but not until they had wreaked havoc on nearby trade routes. Eventually, the NCR got around to putting the Give this to the Elder. My observations are all within. Perhaps he will have a better idea of what this situation portends.
There we go, that's one. And basically you just go around to different places and they're like, it's odd, the NCR is actually quite weaker here than we first thought. They haven't even taken out their enemies here yet. Stuff like that. So from the hidden supply cave, we can just go over here.
Don't take another step if you value your life. For what purpose do you approach me?
Are the bears still hunting?
Strange that the Elder should send an outsider, but I suppose he has his reasons. My observations have mostly focused on the small town to the south of here. It was cruelly attacked, its inhabitants slain nearly to the last. That such an act could occur so far west is nearly unthinkable. The NCR has forces in all directions, and an outpost scant miles west from here. That they have not responded to this violence shows either an unwillingness or inability to properly defend their borders, which is telling. I've collected such musings in this report. Please take it to the Elder.
Alright, and finally, I'll just go from the abandoned BOS bunker.
Approach slowly, stranger. If you have no business with me, then go.
Bear still hunting?
Then I am sworn to report. I've been dividing my time between the camps to the north and south of here. One belongs to the NCR, the other to a band of slavers known as Caesar's Legion. I was sure the NCR would quickly win, but that has not happened. Instead, the two sides maintained a long stalemate, and only after an extended duration did the NCR finally destroy its opponent. When they did, it appeared they did so with the help of fresh reinforcements. I do not believe they could have managed the feat without them. That savages such as these could last so long against the NCR is troubling. Please, take my findings to the Elder. He'll know what to make of this.
So yeah, a lot of side quests at this point, seeing as I've been to like a bunch of places already, I can do them really fast. Here are the reports.
Good. Let's take a look. If I'm reading this right, it appears that the NCR's grip on this region is nowhere near as firm as I thought. I'll have to review these in detail, but these reports have given me much to think about. Thank you, Outsider. You've become someone I can count on, so I believe I can share something rather confidential with you.
Go on.
The device that creates the sandstorms above, that masks our comings and goings, was only intended to be used in case of emergencies. It was never meant to be used with any regularity, and the other systems here were not designed to accommodate such usage. In particular, the air filtration system simply cannot handle the quantity of sand and grit that it's been forced to cope with these last few years. As a result, the system is failing, albeit slowly. I'm told we have a scant few months before it shuts down completely. Should that happen, it will quickly become impossible to breathe here in the bunker. Already the air quality begins to slightly worsen. I would like you to find the components we need to fix this bunker's air filtration system. I cannot overstate the importance of this task. See Senior Knight Lorenzo for the details. He's the one who brought the matter to my attention, and the only other person who is aware of it.
Right, so this is yet another fetch quest, and this is going to be the longest one of the bunch, because I need to go to a bunch of different vaults and pick up some stuff. Now, during Abadabba Honeymoon earlier, I did pick up, of course, the thing from the locker, and that was specifically for this quest.
The items I'll need to keep the system running are a differential pressure controller, a reverse pulse cleaner, and several HEPA cartridge filters. At present, my best guess for finding the items would be to search any of the old vaults in the area. Those vaults were usually built much like these military bunkers, even using the same contractors in their constructions at times. I'll mark the vault's locations on your map. Best of luck to you.
Cool. So you can see I immediately complete one of them already. But now I need to head on over to two different vaults. Vault 11 and back to Vault 22, because I'm dumb and I forgot that there's another thing there you need to pick up. So that's great. Alright, let's start with Vault 22, because I can just fast travel there. So to get where I need, I just need to go to the lower area first here. And then jump down here, because I need the key cards for the places I'm going next. So, very carefully. Oh, hello. Yeah, I didn't clear out this place yet, so be careful. We seem to be good though. Oh, hello. Is there someone else here? No, we seem to be good. Okay. Here we are, the Vault 22 cave door keycard. That's all I needed. So now I just need to make my way back out. Yeah. And be careful, of course, because these guys do not show up in vats. So gotta play it safe. Yeah, you can see how well hidden they are. The only way I can actually like fully see them is just by watching the movement. But we seem to be alright though. Alright. So, let's engage the lock. Now the access is granted because I have the key card. And down. Okay. Less talking, more paying attention. Now we just go through here. We're fine. It's all fine. Don't worry about it. I'm totally fine. So now through here, I believe we should hit a room that I can only reach from here, if I'm correct. It would not surprise me, by the way, if I've already been here, but that's fine. Because here we are. Not this one. This one. There we go. We got the HEPA cartridge filters. Now, time to GTFO. Alright, Vault 11. I'm pretty sure I can just make my way there from the 188 trading post. I'm pretty sure this vault isn't too dangerous. I'm just gonna have to dive into some water in a bit. This here's Vault 11. Yeah, just a bit of wildlife, but nothing too dangerous. Still in caution, so don't immediately go in yet. Oh, you're dead, okay. Alright, now let's see. Just a bunch of rats. These are not very perceptive and they die very quickly, so if I just keep my distance, I should be totally fine. Eesh. Sound of like how close they are does unnerve me slightly, but we should be fine. There we go. I think they're fighting each other here. Yes, they are. The Mantis won. Congrats. Okay. Yeah, as long as I'm just careful here, and because it's gonna silence, they'll never find me in time. Which is good. Just to be completely safe. Damn it. Oh. Okay, let's not do that again. That was way too fucking risky. Okay, here we are. Now I believe, in order to get what I need, I'm gonna have to go in here. Wouldn't surprise me if there's rats in here. So I can check that, right? Yeah, there's a bunch of rats, okay. That's fine. Back to the spacesuit and the rat X. So go, 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 go. What was it? Here we are. The pressure controller. Right, done. Now we've been into a few rat heavy areas. Ooh, 248. That's a lot more than I expected, actually. Didn't think it'd go up by that much. I need to be more careful. That's fine. Let's just keep moving. I can just make my way out now the same way I came in. Alright. And that's every single thing that I need for the Brotherhood. Alright, Lorenzo.
Good to see you. Alive, that is. Have you found all of the components yet?
Here you go.
Really? I mean, that's great. I knew you could do it all along. I'll get right to work installing these. Why don't you go tell the Elder the good news? I'm sure it'll be a huge load off of his shoulders.
Alright, cool.
Good news for a change. Your efforts have humbled me, Outsider. You have done more than I could expect, even from my brothers. I will undo the wrong I have done my brethren and lift the lockdown. With luck, we will once again flourish. Please, take this. It is a small token of my thanks, and scarcely begins to repay the debt owed you, but is all I am allowed to give an outsider. This key will allow you to use our safe house to the northeast. I hope it will prove useful in your travels.
Alright, liked by the Brotherhood. That's nice. And a bunch of XP for it, because it's a pretty damn long quest.
Welcome, Outsider, welcome. The lockdown has been officially lifted, and everyone seems to be in good spirits. With the surface open to us once again, Hardin's already started talk of sending a force out to attack Helios, but I hope to dissuade him. What can I do for you?
I want to join the Brotherhood.
You've certainly earned the right, but I'm afraid there's a slight matter of protocol that must be dealt with first. As one of our patrols discovered, the mutants just to the northeast have become strangely violent in the years we were secluded. However, this turn of events could also be an opportunity. We mostly left the equipment of the communications array there alone, out of respect. As the inhabitants have now proven themselves hostile, no more respect will be accorded them, making their equipment fair game. I want you to head up to the summit of Black Mountain and install this remote signal transmitter in one of their consoles.
I heard some special squad of rangers around.
Alright, and that ends the quest Eyesight to the Blind. And this quest is really damn easy if you've done crazy already at Black Mountain, because there's absolutely no enemies there. So I literally just need to put a transmitter on the satellite dish thing, and that's it. I joined the Brotherhood. Right, quick pop radix. And now just real quick run past this thing if I can. And now inside we go. Install it. And done. Install the device.
Yes, we've already started receiving telemetry from it. This will be a great help in our future efforts, and I thank you. Now then, it is my great honor to bestow upon you the title of Paladin of the Brotherhood, for meritorious service above and beyond the call of duty. I had the Knights refurbish a suit of our power armor for your use. It's one of the earlier models, but it should serve you well. Now I suppose I'm going to have to show you how to use it, aren't I?
Sure, please do.
First, let's go over how to put it on. There. I think you've got the knack of it now. You should now be able to wear any kind of power armor you come across. I've also given the order that all of our equipment be made available to you, not just the more mundane arms. You're a member of the Brotherhood now, and your gear should reflect that. Lastly, you will be allowed to come and go as you please. You've done so much for us that to do otherwise would be a crime. I just ask that you keep the Brotherhood's interests at heart in all your dealings. Remember that you will always have a home here.
Alright, perfect. That completes Eyesight to the Blind. And now that he mentioned that I get full access to their stock, let's actually see what they have. Because they might have something that I'm actually quite interested in. So, anti-material rifle, that's fine. What I wanted, however, was the Gatling laser. Here we are. Perfect. And the reason I wanted the Gatling laser is because when I'm facing like enemies that are like coming at me quickly, like melee enemies and stuff, this thing will rip them to absolute shreds. That's also the reason I boosted my energy weapons. So let's just grab that. Also, that T51 power armor is absolute shit. You can look at the condition and it's just generally not very good. So I'll just give that back to her. And let's see, do they have... Oh yes, they do. Perfect. I'll be taking these. Do you have any EC packs? Or am I gonna have to go... No, I'm gonna have to go somewhere else for that. That's fine. Look at this.
Whoa, careful!
It does a lot of damage, it's real fast, and it's just gonna help me out a lot. The only problem is, of course, that it's not silent, so it's probably only gonna be used in situations where things are gonna get real dicey, so just to keep that in mind. If I go over here, by the way, this footlocker, here we go. Some more electron charge packs. So, next up, I want to be focusing on companion quests. We're going to start off with a character I've pretty much completely ignored up until now, Veronica. Just to give a quick summary of her story, she is a Brotherhood of Steel scribe, but she doesn't really agree with the Brotherhood in the way and the direction it's going right now, so she's kind of conflicted on whether she should stay with them or where she should go. And for the companion quest, I need to take her to a few different locations. She'll like want to talk to me, and then after a certain while her quest starts. So I'm just going to take her with me right now. So, first up, I just need to go to Cottonwood Overlook, because if you're near Cottonwood Cove, she should speak up.
Ordinary guys with knives and bullets, and they're taking over Nevada.
Here we are.
You can't help but notice that the Brotherhood barely exists to these people out here. We're like an urban myth, no real presence on the outside.
Eventually I'll have to change.
I think you're right. We're getting desperate. Hardly enough people to sustain ourselves as a chapter. They'll see the light, sooner or later.
The way you respond to her doubts, by the way, is also the way she's probably going to lean at the end of the quest. Though you can't just completely, like, say one thing, and then at the end of the quest say that she should do something completely different. But then you'll have to pass a speech check, so... doesn't really matter one way or other, but still. Anyway, next up, we need to head on over to the Silver Rush in Freeside.
Holy hell, that's a lot
Here we
of
go.
weapons. Guess we dropped the ball on that one.
Also, I know that these guys also have a quest for you, but it's either their quest or a companion quest that I'm gonna do later, and I'd rather do the companion quest, so I'm not gonna do this one. Anyway, Veronica.
You know, I've been thinking. The real problem with the Brotherhood is that we isolate ourselves.
Why don't you do something about it?
I don't know. I'm still thinking about what kind of role we could take on that would give us the best chance of survival. But I think things are starting to come together.
Alright, with that done, only one more location I need to visit, and that is Camp McCarran.
There's a lot more troops here than we thought.
Here we go.
Hey, you got a second?
What is it?
The Brotherhood is failing. I've always known that. If we don't change course, we're going to fall apart, or fade away. But until recently, I haven't understood where we went wrong, or how to fix it. I think I need to go home.
Alright, I'll take you back there first chance I get.
Great! Thanks, thank you. I'll encourage people to name their non-ugly children after you. Seriously.
And that adds the quest, I can make you care. So, it's time to head back to Hidden Valley.
Hello, Veronica. How goes your mission?
We'll know in a second. I wanted to talk to you.
Veronica, tell me this isn't about...
Yes, goddammit, it is. But you're gonna hear me out this time.
We've been through this.
The things I've seen now, other groups succeeding where we fail, it's not too late for us.
We've outlasted the end of the world. We'll outlast these upstarts.
Waiting in a hole for everyone else to die.
If we must.
This is a dead end for us.
I see no evidence of that. Nor do I see anyone out there with a solution to our problems.
How could you? You're too scared to look. Let's go. We're wasting our time.
Alright.
I'd slap him around, but he stood at my parents' wedding. Plus, he used to make excuses to get me out of my punishment when I'd slept through head scribe Taggart's lectures. Figure I owe him for that. He means well.
What now?
I'm not giving up. He wants evidence, but he'll never go looking for it. He's scared I'm right. He'll never listen unless I hold the proof right in front of his face. We need something that shows the Brotherhood will fail, or that it can do better a different way. The only thing that gets his attention is technology. Huh. Maybe Father Elijah had the right idea.
So basically, the previous elder had a comm terminal with notes in it for like different technology that we need to bring to him. So let's head out.
What is this? Veronica brings an outsider into our home, then has a private audience with the elder? The two of you may have the elder fooled, but we know better. Veronica has always twisted the Founder's principles to her own ends. We will not stand idly by and allow her to corrupt our elder's thinking.
Well, that's rude. I'm not even an outsider anymore.
Sorry.
Alright, with that done, we just need to head to a small place right next to Gibson's scrapyard. Also, while I'm here, this is gonna look real random, right? But trust me, there's a reason I'm doing this. Could I just... Come on. Be hidden. There we go. There we go. Raise brain. Okay. Trust me, I need that dog brain for a later quest. Alright, and here's that shack she was talking about.
Let's see what we've got here. Okay, yeah, this is the one I was thinking of. The pulse gun. Although, maybe the rangefinder could work too. And it looks like the NCR was onto some miracle farming technology.
Right, so there's three options, three things you need to bring to him. You can bring to him. The pulse gun is a gun that works really well against robots and people in power armor, but I'm pretty sure that's in the vault with all the ghouls and other radiation, so we're definitely not going to do that one. The rangefinder, in order to unlock that one, you need to arm Archimedes 2, the weapon in that lucky old sun with the power plant and everything, so that one's not possible either. Farming technology, she basically wants the data that I got from, I believe, Vault 3, you know, the one with all the overgrown plants and everything. So that's the reason I haven't handed in that quest yet, like for God knows how long. I was waiting until this specific moment so I could give it to Veronica instead. And afterwards I can just like share the data anyway with those guys and finish up that quest. So, farming technology.
We'd never pursue it because it's not a weapon, but self-sufficiency is fundamental to us. If it works, they'd see the value of an alternate course.
Alright, vegetation technology.
Okay, what better way to persuade them than to give them a taste of what they stand to gain, right? Maybe the best place to start is to see what we can find out directly.
As you can see, I immediately completed that, so now we just need to head on back to Hidden Valley again.
Veronica, I hope...
I brought you a present. This disc has secrets to breeding plants that can thrive in the wasteland.
High Elder Maxon didn't found us to be botanists, Veronica.
Think about it. No more trading guns for food. Total self-sufficiency. It's what we always wanted.
This won't get us Hoover Dam.
Yes, it will. If we feed people, they'll support us. They'll join us.
What does the Codex say?
A bunch of closed-minded bullshit.
We do not help them or let them in.
But...
we keep knowledge they must never have.
give it a chance. For me. I can't stay here and watch us waste away.
I'm sorry.
We'll die out.
I know.
Come on. I can't listen to this anymore.
Alright, let's go.
He wouldn't listen. The truth was right there staring him in the face. How could he not listen?
There was never any chance. His mind was made up from the start.
I see that now. I thought I knew him better than that, but it was like talking to a stranger. How can I help them when they won't accept it?
So, where does that leave you?
I don't know if I can stay. Maybe it'd be better for everyone if I left. Spent my life somewhere else. Work with the followers of the apocalypse, maybe. Put my knowledge to some good use. Or I can stay here with the people I care about and do whatever I can until it comes to a slow or sudden end.
Leaving now is your only shot at the future.
There's no getting around that, is there? What would my life be like here, knowing what's to come? They're not gonna like this. We're given a chance when we're young to choose whether to stay. If we do, it's supposed to be for life. But they haven't left me any choice. It's this or a lifetime of scavenging and watching my friends die and losing battles. I guess it's settled then. Let's get going. I'd like to get my mind off all this. And some fresh air would do me some good, right about now.
Right, off we go. When we head outside...
We heard Veronica talking with the Elder. We won't stand for this.
So, just gonna say, speech 95, ideals are strengthened by the challenges they endure. Veronica's questioning the Jewish service.
She'd be doing a greater service by carrying out her duties and not trying to undermine the Elder's authority. This had better be the last time her loyalty falters. You've been warned.
Well, if there was any question on whether I should leave, I guess there's my answer.
Alright, let's get out of here.
I think that'd be best. There's a followers outpost up near one of my old scavenging grounds. Used to do some trading with a doctor there. If I work out of there, I'll still be able to keep tabs on Hidden Valley if I needed to. I know that route like the back of my hand. If it's alright, I'd like to head that way. Meet some people, see if I can be of any use.
Alright, sounds good. Let's head on over to the followers outpost. So, right over here. Now, keep in mind how incredibly small this little hut here is, okay? Now let's look at the interior.
Evening.
Anyway, this is Veronica, formerly of the Brotherhood of Steel. She's interested in joining your cause.
The Brotherhood? Well, this is unusual, I must say, but very welcome. There's certainly a lot we could learn from your technological expertise. Dr. Schiller usually handles placement and he won't be back until tomorrow. If you could come back then, we can see about your assignment.
Alright. So, just need to come back tomorrow. Alright, Veronica, just gonna wait here for 24 hours. Alright, now what's important.
Aw, just when...
Alright, now Stealth Boy popped. Veronica is with me. I just need to head in and head out real quick. So head in. See that everyone's dead, and quickly head out. Because what happened is that Brotherhood patrol from earlier saw us go over here, and they killed every single one of those doctors. Now they're waiting for us in the other room there, and as soon as you enter, they're like, we knew it, Veronica's betrayed us, and then they start and do like a firefight. Obviously, I don't want to do that. So what I'm going to do instead is just tell Veronica to wait here now. And go inside myself, and just take care of these guys. And these guys are completely and 100% blind, by the way. And just to prove that, I'm just going to use Salt Upon Wound's Fist. So, like at this point, they're literally walking into me. They still cannot see me. So it's one of them died because of the poison effect. This guy's dead. And finally, just this guy left. Come on now. If you'd like to just, There we go. That's all of them dead. Now with that done, I should be able to just return to Veronica.
God, I did this. This was my fault. Why didn't I see this coming? Of course they'd track me. Of course they'd assume the worst. Sure, I left them, but that didn't mean I'd ever be free of them. I should have known I was beaten before I began. I had to try, you know?
There we go, and that completes I Could Make You Care. And also levels me up. But you don't control the people who did this.
No, I don't, do I? If I did, none of this would have happened. I should have left a long time ago. Cut my losses before it came to this. I never stood a chance.
There we go. Now she gets the Causeless Rebel perk, which is good for her, I guess. More importantly, I level up again. At this point, what do I really need? You know what, I'll take Chemist. Because that just means that when I use Stealth Boys, they'll last twice as long, so why not, I guess. Cool. Alright. With that done, time to say goodbye to Veronica. She's gone. Now next up, what I want to deal with is the robot dog, Rex. So for that, we need to head on over to Freeside. Here we are, the king.
Things have been a lot better since you helped with those soldier boys. Thanks again. So, what can I do for you?
Where'd you get the robot dog?
I got Rex here from a salvager a few years ago. He was a little dinged up when I got him, but one of the followers fixed him right up.
Something wrong with him?
He's been acting peculiar for some time now. I took him to the followers and had him checked out, and they said his brain is bad or something.
Can I help?
I don't know. Maybe. If you found a way to help my poor Rex here, I'd be much obliged. Your best bet would be to talk to Julie Farkas over at the old Mormon fort north of here. Maybe you'll have better luck than I did.
Alright. And that adds the quest, nothing but a hound dog. King said you could tell me more about his robotic dog.
Rex? It breaks my heart every time I see him. He's such a good dog.
So you can't heal him?
No. Rex's condition is way beyond anything we can handle. He requires brain surgery and some sophisticated cybernetics work, too.
So no chance he'll ever get better?
I didn't say that. While no one here has that kind of expertise, I do know of one man who might fit the bill. There's an old scientist named Dr. Henry, who reportedly specializes in this sort of procedure. He'd probably be your best bet. Last I heard, he was living up in Jacobstown, far to the northwest.
Julie Farkas said a man in Jacobstown can treat Rex.
She said, what? Why didn't she just say so when I was there? Actually, come to think of it, I was pretty angry when I went down there. I vaguely recall something about upending a few tables, maybe knocking out one of her doctors. Anyway, that's incredible news. Only thing is, there's too much going on around here for me to make a trip like that. And I need all of my guys just to keep things settled here. You seem to be awfully interested in my boy Rex here, and you've done some good work for me already. I'll tell you what, you promised to get Rexy here to that doctor, and I'll lend him to you. What do you say?
Sure.
I can't thank you enough. Rex, this is your new master. Protect her as you would me.
Alright. So Rex is now following me. And now we just need to bring her to Doc Henry. Now normally when you bring him to Doc Henry, he's like, dude, I'm working on like the Night King cure, I can't help you right now. But seeing as I already did that, I can just immediately head on over to him now. Something's wrong with my cyberdog, I was told to come to you.
It's neural degradation. Biomed gel can only preserve a living brain for so long, so you'll need to find a replacement. I haven't left Jacobstown in years, but there was one woman in Novak, Gibson. I remember her living with a pack of hounds. Aside from her, I know that the Fiends and Caesar's Legion fight alongside dogs. There could be viable specimens among them, if you can get to them.
And here you go, I have a new brain for Rex.
Very well. Show me what you brought, so that I can analyze its potential.
That's why I got the brain from one of Old Lady Gibson's dogs. I could just pay her for it, but, you know, this is easier. Plus, it's also the best ending, in my opinion, for Rex.
Alright, let's see here. Neural pathways look good. Definitely a breed of guard dog. If I transplant this brain into Rex, he'll be a bit more ferocious in his attacks.
Alright, here you go.
Have a seat. This will take a while.
Alright, done. And that immediately completes nothing but a hound dog. There we go. How are you feeling? You're certainly looking better. Alright, well, you can go now. Go back to the king. Cool. Alright, that's that also completed. Now with that done, let's go and pick up another follower. And to do that, we actually have to go to Old Mormon Fort yet again. Here you are, Arcade Gannon.
Hi. If you're looking for medical help, try the other doctors. I'm just a researcher, not even a particularly good one.
Right now, I can ask him to come with me. Normally he'd be like, why would I come anywhere with you? Now you can use a speech check, I believe a barter check, but don't quote me on that. If you have low intelligence, he like pities you, he's like, alright, yeah, you definitely need some help. If you have confirmed bachelor, you can kind of flirt with him, that's also working. If you have high reputation with the followers, you don't need to do any of that. So yeah, would you like to come with me?
You've helped the followers, so you can't be entirely bad. To be honest, I haven't heard anyone say a negative word about you. As long as you keep working to help people around here get a fair shake, sure, I'll lend a hand. Alright, let's not waste any time.
There we go. Normally, just like with Veronica, you need like certain triggers. You need to go to certain places, talk to certain people to get him to open up and then do his companion quest. But the amount of points you need, however, depends on how far you are into the main story. I believe at this point I should only need 2 points instead of the regular 5, and I know where to get that immediately. So at this point, finally, it's time to hand in There Stands the Grass, which means having done every single side quest that's NCR aligned. So you talk to this guy, Thomas Hildren.
I received a pleasant call from Dr. Keeley. It seems we have you to thank for keeping her alive. Very charitable of you.
Here's the data.
Wonderful. Excellent work. Let me see it. It'll take a moment to decode on my terminal.
By the way, that vault was just as dangerous as Williams thought.
I don't see how that's relevant. The dangers of the vault were your business, not mine. The only question is whether the data is still intact. I think Williams' decryption algorithms seem to be working. Yes, here it is. The data is mostly uncorrupted. This will make the board of directors finally sit up and take notice. Here then, as promised, an agreeable sum payable upon delivery of the data. You've more than done your part.
Be careful with that data. You don't see those plans in the vault.
Your concerns are perfectly understandable, but I assure you, they're entirely misplaced. We would never use technology that wasn't fully tested. We aren't some motley band of vault alchemists. We're with the government, for goodness sake. Have a little faith in us.
Alright. Now, if I just talk to him one more time.
I was just wondering.
Just some questions, and then just say goodbye.
Yes, goodbye.
Hildern is a good example of big picture obsession gone too far. At some point, he became so fixated on large-scale results that he lost the concept of the common good along the way. It's an inhumane kind of public service when people and the basic resources they need become numbers in a ledger.
Now, you get 1 point for either of these responses, but you get 2 points for this one.
Kind of you to say, but there are better people than me around here. I just hope the followers can make a difference in the long run.
If I talk to him again...
What's up?
Huh. Alright, I thought he would speak to me, but I guess not.
I need to talk to you about something.
There we go.
If you have a minute.
Alright, basically what he's going to say is, hey, my dad used to work with the Enclave. And yeah, I know, the Enclave, pretty bad group, or maybe you've never heard of them. Anyway, I can still get some of his old buddies and let them help out during the Second Battle of Hoover Dam. And I'll be like, yeah, sure, sounds good, so I need to round up all, like, the old people from his life.
I know I'm not always the most serious guy around, but this means a lot to me. Thanks.
Alright, cool. And that adds Arcade's companion quest. If I talk to her, I'm pretty sure I can also finish up There Stands the Grass.
Keeley just called in. You should have heard the director. But wait up. Now look here. She wouldn't let him finish a sentence. Just reamed him out for sending all those people to the vault. I've never seen his face so red and twitchy. Thanks for keeping her safe. Here's the caps I promised. I knew I had a good feeling about you.
Alright, perfect. That's There Stands the Grass complete. And now we just need to go and pick them all up from different places. Alright, first up, this guy right here.
You don't strike me as someone down on their luck. What brings you to Westside?
Arcade asked me to find you. I'm gathering the remnants.
Hello, Arcade. Making some new friends, are you? Swooping in on a vertibird, guns blazing? Haven't done that in years, but alright, I'm in.
So that's that one done. Next up, to Jacobstown. Alright, Doc.
Is there something else I can do for you?
Arcade again has asked me to gather all the former members of the Enclave in the Mojave.
I'm intrigued, so I'll go to this reunion. I'll be handing things over to Calamity, so talk to her if anything comes up.
Alright, with that done, next one is in Novak.
Fine weather for...
We need you back for the remnants.
Told you everything about us, did he? Well, it's been a while since I've had my hands on the controls of a vertibird. There's a chance I could crash us in the middle of Lake... But if I get one more chance to fly, count me in.
Alright, next up, from near the Aerotech Office Park, we have this cave.
Well, now there's an interesting idea. Do a bit of good before we're all dead and forgotten. You can count me in.
Now lastly, just from the Sharecropper Farms, we have this guy, Ryan Moreno.
Looks like I forgot to lock the doors again. If you're with the NCR, get out. This place is mine, and I'm not leaving. I wouldn't mind cutting down a few platoons of NCR troopers with my old Gatling laser.
That's gonna be awkward. You coming or what?
Oh, I'll come. But depending on the plan, I might not be staying. Keep that in mind.
Alright, with that all done, now we just need to head on over to the Remnants bunker. And I can go there from Ranger Station Foxtrot.
I guess that could have gone worse.
Alright, just had to take out the Cazador. But luckily we're fine. More importantly, Arcade didn't do any of the killing. I want to keep it that way. Alright, the Remnants bunker. Now I need to choose whether they'll support the Legion or the NCR. If you say that they will support the Legion, Arcade leaves forever, by the way, and he's disgusted by your choice. So, do that.
Glad to see you made it here all right. So, who are we going up against?
I want you to help the NCR hold on to the dam.
Then that's the plan. We're gonna have a problem with Moreno, though. He won't like that we're helping the NCR. You'll have to talk to him.
I'll talk to him.
You've got only one chance at this. I know Moreno. Once he's made up his mind about something, there's no changing it. Hey there!
And he walks off all annoyed.
I didn't come all the way out here just so we could save the fucking NCR. I'm out.
And with speech 80, actually, you can just change his mind.
I can't believe you've actually talked me into this. Fine, I'm in.
Alright, done.
Thanks for doing this. Getting them all back together again.
So, you can say stay in Freeside and he'll give you his father's armor. Or you can say fight with them at the dam. But if you do this, you get the bad ending, because the NCR is gonna hunt him down for being ex-Enclave. So yeah, you just stay in Freeside.
I figured you'd say that. Sometimes staying put is the best thing you can do. I'll leave the fighting to the old war horses.
And he runs off to get his father's armor and give it to you.
Moreno's a stubborn son of a bitch, but he's also tougher than any of us. I'm glad you were able to talk him into staying.
At this point, there's only 2 more companion quests remaining. So let's head on out and do those 2 as well.
Like I said, I needed to go do something. This is it. It belonged to my father. I thought I might wear it at Hoover Dam, but after you talked me out of it, I didn't see the point in hanging on to it any longer. Good luck. And goodbye.
Alright, cool, thanks. I'm just gonna immediately drop it, because obviously I'm not gonna use this. At this point, we should head on over and talk to the second to last companion that I want to recruit. And that is at the Mojave outpost. Alright, Cass, let's go and talk to you.
You come around like a bad habit. What's on your mind?
What will you do now?
That's the question I've been asking myself.
You could come with me.
Go with you? And why the hell would I do that?
Do you really want to stay in this shithole?
The outpost lost its charm about 3 bottles ago. And that was just this morning. Walking the Mojave with you can't be any worse than here, that's for sure. Alright, I'm in.
Cool. Now if I go out, she should start a conversation with me.
From here, it's nipped into the east or Prim to the north. Well, now that I'm free of the outpost, was wondering if you'd mind making a detour. I'd like to pay my respects to the end of Cassidy caravans. Check out the site where they died.
Alright, where was it?
Upside of Vegas, here tell. Trapped at the Mojave outpost. so I wasn't able to run there when I heard.
And that's the
Been
quest,
weeks
Heartache by the
since it
number.
was hit. So the site's probably a Cazador nest by now.
Let's go then.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
And luckily I've already been there, so I can just use the fast travel point.
God, there's almost nothing left. Looks like whoever it was just in the mood for killing. We should check the wagon. They may not have got everything. Whatever we find, it's yours.
Cool, alright. Oh shit. Okay, don't know what that is, don't care, but I don't want her to start fighting, so I should probably do this a bit quickly.
You know what? What happened in my caravan? Not the first time I've heard about an attack like that. One of our caravans got hit a few months back, and the caravan been burned too, along with the cargo. I wonder if he made the same mistake, and that other caravan got hit with energy weapons too.
Wanna go check it out?
Yeah. It's a ways though. Hell of a detour. You sure?
Yep, let's go.
Alright then, let's move out.
And luckily, I've actually walked past this as well. It's right over here.
More energy weapons hit this caravan. Place has been picked clean. Let's poke around a bit, see what we can find. Might be something in the wreckage.
So, plasma rifle, some other stuff. Ooh, I'll take the medics. Not that I'll need it, but you can always sell it.
Looks like a map. Got the route along the west of Vegas, and they've marked another spot. Over here along this stretch. That's fucked up. Middle of nowhere.
Wanna go check it out?
Yeah. Something's wrong. I can feel it. It's not any closer.
Alright, we'll make the time. Let's go. And luckily this one is very close by to some other spots that I've already been, so we'll just go from the medical clinic. Here we are.
Another caravan burned. Except someone made camp here. And I never heard about this attack. Let's look around. Something stinks.
Yep, here it is. They have Van Graff combat armor. Meaning the Van Graffs did this.
That does it. That's all I need to know. Crimson Caravan and the Van Graffs. They were behind burning these caravans, and they've got to answer for them. I'm gonna get some extra ammo, a few bottles of whiskey, and then show them how Cassidy's settle accounts.
Just on the way, we can get evidence, let NCR take them down.
NCR? Are you out of your fucking mind? That'd take years. And with the war with the Legion, no way they're gonna waste time running up the Crimson Caravan or the Van Graffs.
The harm to the Van Graffs would last longer and travel back west.
Alright. If you poke around the Van Graffs and Alice, fine. But if I see either one go into their camp, I'm gonna start shooting, no matter what you find.
Alright. So now I just need to find some evidence, which is pretty easy. Alright, Cass, just to be entirely safe, you just wait here. Finding evidence is real easy. I just need to make my way into some safes that they have. So, right over here. Some of them hidden. There we go, hidden. Some bottle caps, and some evidence that they planned it all together. Alright, next up. Free Fight Northgate. And this quest is the reason I didn't do the Van Graffs quest, by the way. Because at the very end of the Van Graffs quest, they ask you to bring Cass over to them so that they can kill her. So it's either this quest or the other one. Hi guys, don't mind me. Just gonna get into this door. Yoink. And then into the safe right here. We've got a letter where they basically incriminate themselves. Done and done. The only thing that I'm gonna have to do, before I forget about it, is real quick get this thing out and kill this guy if I can. Let me just do that. That feels birds of a feather, but that's fine. I wouldn't be able to have done that quest anyway. Cass.
You find any evidence yet?
Here's both pieces of evidence.
No shit. There it is. The blood, the motive, as clear as day. Jackson and the Mojave outpost could get it to the folks in the west. I wouldn't trust anyone closer to the Colorado.
Well, we have to try.
Alright, let's do it. Listen to what he has to say.
So, back to the Mojave outpost. The reason I killed that guard, by the way, is because after this quest, the Vangraffs are going to be hostile, but they never leave their building aside from that guy. So killing him basically means that I can safely roam around in Freeside. Actually, I believe there's one more guy that's outside, but I'll take care of him when I see him. Major Jackson.
Appreciate the help.
I have evidence of a caravan conspiracy.
What is it? Let me see. All right, this explains a lot of the lost caravans. I thought it was Legion work, but...
Can you get it to the right people?
I can, if you make me a promise. I need you to swear you won't take revenge on Gloria or Alice. If you do, then your case is over, and we can't see that justice is done. I know some things are hard to let go, but you and Miss Cassidy need to understand that. Hear me?
If you can promise it gets where it needs to go.
I can promise that.
Alright.
Well, that's settled, I suppose.
Chasing the dead with more deaths isn't the way.
No, I know. Just hard to say how I feel right now. I think that settles accounts with me, and my men. That was some tricky political maneuvering, but worth it. Even if it takes a few years.
There we go. That completes Heartache by a number. And it's time for us to part ways.
If you're sure.
You can go back to the Lucky 38.
Back to the Gilded Cage.
There we go. Alright, that leaves only one more companion quest that I need to do. There is of course also Raul, but he is an unmarked quest, so I don't really feel the need to do his. Although I could if I wanted to, I guess I just need to run over to 2 locations. So I might do that one as well. Anyway, off to Prim. We actually need to help out another non-human companion. Here's the damaged robot. Let me just turn off that. Let me fix it with repair. Run the repair. Alright, companion protocol begin. Now for this to work, all I need to do is just bring him to some places where he has like hidden audio files that get unlocked if he hears a certain phrase. And there's a few like really random spots you can go to, but one that's always worked for me is at Helios 1. And more importantly, at Helios 1... Oh, I did kill like a bunch of people here actually. Did not think about that.
What is it?
Wait, okay, normally there's the guards here and then you can just talk to them and it triggers it, but I killed them, so... So the second one I guess would be at Hidden Valley, so let's just head on over there. And luckily you can actually get both triggers just by going here inside the Brotherhood bunker. Just need to find these guys, the Paladins.
As much as I'm sick of us now,
So just gonna talk to them a lot.
Where did you get that eyebox? He's here.
Subject
There
E,
we go.
Diagnosis complete. Begin recording. My name is Whitley. I'm a researcher at Adams Air Force.
And that adds the quest, ED My Love. So basically this is just some little bit of backstory on how ED was made. And it's like an Enclave log, pretty much. And for the next one I just need to talk to like a few more people here and there as well. If I can just find them, that is. After that one, however, I need to wait at least 5 days. Alright, so 5 days later...
How may I assist you? Only a few people get to venture out
Look, this isn't a great...
inside.
Alright.
Usually to trade
The loss of Helios was terrible.
Download complete.
There we go. Just randomly talk to people here, and it works.
Navarro outpost scientist.
Again, lots of backstory, but that's fine.
Please handle.
So I just have to wait 2 more days now. If I change interiors, I should get a message. There we go.
Hello? Hi, are you there? This is Lorenzo, a knight with the Brotherhood of Steel. We'd be very interested in examining your tech.
Hi. Sorry to break in. He sounded truly riveting. I don't want to keep you much longer, but I'd like to make a counter-suggestion. I'm with the followers of the Apocalypse. We're much more liberal about the sharing of technology than those Brotherhood people. Bring your robot to us. We'll see that whatever information it may have on it is used for the greater good.
Now I get to choose whether I bring ED to the Brotherhood of Steel or to the followers. You know what, I'll bring them to the followers, why not?
Thank you for coming. Let's talk about that robot.
Yeah, sure. You can take it for a little while.
Thank you. I'll get it back to you as soon as I can with the upgraded weapon systems.
Now if I just wait a few days, he'll come back. Alright, here we are. ED has returned to Prim. That completes ED, my love. Alright, and that's it. That's just about every single one done. Actually, now that I mention it, let's do Raul as well. Raul.
Oh, it's...
Want to take along?
Anything's better than stay.
Literally all you need to do for him is just go to 2 different places and talk to some old people. So that he can find himself and be like, what should I do? That's pretty much it. So, first up, let's just go to the Nellis Hangars. Here we are. Loyal.
Isn't that...
That's a good thing to see, huh, boss?
There you go. You just talk to Loyal, turn around, and Raul wants to talk.
That Loyal guy. He's getting up there in years, but he still finds a way to make himself useful to his people.
And basically he just goes on about his past, which is pretty interesting. Alright, next up, I believe it's at Camp Forlorn Hope. Oh, here we are, Corporal Sterling.
Howdy. Name's Sterling.
I just need to completely talk about everyone. He's basically an old guy who's still, like, fighting, even though he's old. That's pretty much his entire story.
Got a second to talk, boss?
There we go. What's on your mind?
Meeting Corporal Sterling. Well, it kinda got me thinking. Here's a guy that's been beat all to hell, right? I mean, he could have retired from the service, but instead he signs back on and does what he can.
Alright, and lastly, we need to head on over to Novak, because we need to talk to Ranger Andy right here.
We haven't met yet. You must be new in town. I'm Andy.
Just a ranger who can't really, like, work anymore because he's got a leg injury.
Hey, boss.
There we go.
Can I ask you something?
What's on your mind?
What do you think of guys like Ranger Andy? I mean, guys who have a world of experience doing what they do, but have to give it up because they're getting old and slow or too injured.
Just because someone's crippled doesn't mean they're useless.
Yeah, I suppose you could still teach. Would it surprise you to know that I used to be a gunslinging adventurer?
So you can say, like, oh, you know, you can stop, but with a speech check, I can also say, that's not true, Raul, you're great with a pistol. And just like Veronica, it depends on what you said earlier. If you encourage him to one path, you can still put him to the other path with a speech check. There we go. And he gains the Old Vaquero perk, which increases his rate of fire. And he also gets this little outfit, which I thought was pretty cool. Alright, at this point, I've done just about everything, every single quest that I can think of. Except for one which I've been kind of dreading. And that is the one involving the star bottle caps. I still need to find 18 of them. So, that means that now we're gonna go, to finish off this part, we're gonna go for a cap hunt. Luckily, I know a few different places I can go to right now, where I can get quite a few of them immediately. Starting here in Novak, where I can actually get 2 more that I forgot to ever pick up. Because if we go over here to Daisy Whitman's hotel room, you know, the woman we just contacted for arcade, and then over to here, we have 1 star ball cap.
Junkies over at Ball 3 been taking some hits. I say kill them all.
I agree. And over here we have another star ball cap, just in this random house. So that's 2 already. Next up, if I go from Prim, there's an area here where I can get 2 more. Because right over here we have the California Sunset Drive-In. And from here, okay, just make sure there's no one around. I can just grab all caps here, including 1 star ball cap. There should be another here somewhere though. Oh, here we are. 2 star ball caps. Perfect. Next up, from Good Spring Source, I need to go to another area. Oh shit. Forgot that those guys probably respawned. Yeah, I remember not going from Good Spring Source normally, because I want to avoid the geckos. But that's fine. Now, try to prioritize areas I haven't been to yet, because I don't really recall where I got those 35 Sunset Sarsaparilla star ball caps. All I know is that I've been to those places where I've picked them up, so I try to go to undiscovered locations, because then the chance is higher that I can actually still get the caps from them. And I know for a fact, over here, we have Lone Wolf Radio, the inspiration for one of Fallout New Vegas' most known creepypastas, but sadly one that's been debunked like 100 times over. But oh well. Right, there's only 1 here. Next up, from Ranger Station Alpha. I think we can get 3 more from a location close to here. Alright, now I'm glad I killed some of those lake lurks already, but there seem to be a few more yet. So I'm just gonna... There we go. Because that's the area I need to go to, so it's better when they're dead. I think it should be somewhere around here. I believe it's like over here-ish. There we go. So, let me just put on the rebreather. Right over here, we have a Sunset Sarsaparilla truck that unfortunately went into the water. That also means that there's a few star bottle caps here. There's one. Let's see, where's the others? It's just a normal bottle cap. So just a normal one. Come on now. Here we are. It's a star bottle cap. I believe there should be one more star bottle cap around here. Come on. Just gonna push the debris around until I find it, honestly. There we are. Alright, that's those 3. Alright, with that done, Lucky Shades back on. And I just want to go over to the Bitter Springs Recreation area for the next one. Because over here, there's another location close by where I can get quite a few bottle caps. Because I know for a fact I've already been into that shack over there, which has like 2. But I totally forgot about this place further along. Okay, seem to be a few cavadors here though. That's okay, I don't need to mess with those guys. I do, however, probably need to take that guy out. Because you can see on the compass the location is right over there, so let me just go ahead and do... As soon as it stands still. That. And here's the camp counterfeiting shack. And if we go into here, we can find a bunch of bottle caps, including 1, 2, and 3 star bottle caps. Leaving us with, at this point, how many? 43 star bottle caps, so only 7 more to go. Next up, I believe there's one at El Rey Motel. Right, if I go in here, okay, careful, because, hi. Yeah, he was gonna attack me if he saw me, so. And where was it? Here we are. I'll be taking that. Now I need to think for a moment where the next one would be. There might be one in Sloan, or I might have picked that one up yet. We'll see.
I hope they don't close the quarry. I need the money.
Oh, here we are. Didn't pick this one up yet. There's only 5 more to go. Alright, next up, I believe there's one in Boulder City that I haven't picked up yet. Here's a place I've completely overlooked, the Bighorn Saloon. So if I just go in here, here we are. A Sunset Star bottle cap. Thank you. Alright, next up, just need to go to here for another place I haven't been to before. Now definitely. I was gonna say, now definitely be sneaking, because it's a dangerous area, but yes, thank you game for proving my point. Now, I need to go over there in just a moment. Okay, 2 compass marks. Wonder what that is. Gonna go over here so I can discover this location, because I believe I'm pretty close by to it. Okay, just some fiends. That's fine. These guys are not very perceptive. Ooh, there's a few more. What if I just... There we go. Still in caution though. Oh, I'm pretty sure there's another one around here. Yep. Hello. And goodbye. Oh fuck. Alright. Just the truck exploding, because I shot the explosive ammo next to it, that's fine. Okay, let's see, what location is this, by the way? Oh, okay, the Allied Technologies office. Pretty sure that does not have any... Oh, apparently there's also 2 in there, just checked just to be sure. I'll pick that up in just a sec. It's not the place I immediately want to go to, though. Okay, so there's definitely someone in here. This might be the area that I'm thinking of. In fact... No, not yet, actually. Oh, just a fire ant, that's fine. Let's see, what is this? Just an ant mound. I'm pretty sure you can actually go in there if you want, but no thanks. Okay, just some more fire ants, that's fine. That's weird, it said detected for a second. Marker can go now. Ah, fire geckos. Alright, that's fine. Let me just... It's them both dead. Yeah, there's supposed to be powder gangers here, but more often than not they get taken out by the fire geckos. Alright, fast firing weapon. Hunter's Farm. Here we are, a bunch of caps, including one. Pretty sure I just picked up 2. There we go. Let's see. So I only need 2 more now, right? Indeed I do. Perfect. And those 2 I can of course get from the Allied Technologies office. Oh, hello. I forgot they were this close by, but we're good. Right, go in here. Here we are. Perfect, and that's 50. So with that done, we can finally head over to the Sunset Sarsaparilla headquarters. Alright, in we go. Oh, red compass mark. Pretty sure it's like a robot somewhere over there, that's fine. Let me just talk to you.
Howdy, partner. Welcome to the headquarters of the Sunset Sarsaparilla Company.
Right, so it's basically just gonna say, tell you all about the contest and also about the history of Sunset Sarsaparilla. Now, if you ask for more info about the stars, you actually get the quest.
Rustle up enough of them and you can win a prize. So get out there and start drinking Sunset Sarsaparilla.
Alright.
Howdy, partner. Well,
And if you do that, it actually adds the quest, The Legend of the Star. So now I can deposit everything in.
woohoo! You did it, partner. Bullet for you. Old Festus knew you could do it. I suppose you'll you wanting that prize now. Well then, hold on to your hat, 'cause it's a doozy. Not many people have heard the true story behind Sunset Sarsaparilla. Well, it's a right honor. And now, without further ado, your prize, the Legend of the Star. Long ago, people didn't have a heap of choices when it came to soft.
So basically, he's just gonna tell you about the history of Sunset Sarsaparilla now. And it's all very interesting, but you can read it in your own time if you want. And that also fails the quest, The Legend of the Star, hilariously. What, is that it?
The Sunset Sarsaparilla Company has received a number of complaints regarding the prize awarded for handing in Sunset Sarsaparilla stars. Therefore, we have seen fit to provide another prize that we feel will placate the most discriminating customer. Just head through the double doors and follow the hallway to your left to the very end. An attendant will be there to present your prize directly. With the Sunset Sarsaparilla Company would once again like to thank you for your patronage.
Now, I did say I failed the quest, but you do actually get a new quest instead. So, through the double doors. And up here. Now, you need to be a bit careful, because there's more than just one enemy. There we are. It's the end of view. Ooh. And the end of view. And here we are. I can just open this. And then our prize is right over here. Here's Alan Marks, who was told by the guy way in the beginning has actually been hunting people down for a star bottle cap, and his special laser weapon, Pew Pew, which is a pretty interesting energy weapon. It's actually really strong, but it shoots, I believe, 10 rounds like simultaneously, so it does kind of cost a lot when it comes to energy cells. Oh yeah, and the prize that you get is just a deputy badge. Cool. And to finish this quest, you just need to take this holotape. And that completes a valuable lesson. The last side quest I still needed to do. If you listen to this holotape...
Not much air left now. Minutes maybe. And this is what I have to show for it. I guess the joke's on me. Probably shouldn't have killed all those people. Probably should have stayed at home and taken care of my mom. She always used to say people who murder and steal die bad in the end. Said they...
Yeah, so it sounds like he got what he deserved in the end. And now, seeing as we've completed every single side quest in the entire game, I think we should call it a part here. Next time we're going to continue on with the main quest finally, we're going to cruise through that, and probably also do the second battle of Hoover Dam finally. After that, we've only got 2 more DLCs remaining, and they're both quite dangerous, but also a lot of fun. So I'm really looking forward to that. I hope you guys are as well. But until then, I just want to say thank you all for watching. This has been Fallout New Vegas, the no-hit run, and I'll see you all next time.